As you all begin to ascend, you see the red light beginning to get brighter and brighter, almost blinding as your boots echo with each step. You get to the precipice, and the room opens into a large rectangular chamber, stairs at the other end leading to a red velvet coffin. The dark, cold stone embraces you, giving the space an unnatural oppression. Shadows gather, tethering you in place and making you unable to speak. Your eyes dart around, looking for a source, as they lock onto a pool in front of you. A crimson-red liquid seeping through the hand of a woman kneeling beside it. She looks deep into your souls from tired eyes, a smattering of reddish-orange on her face, and a fiery mane of curls eclipsed by a sly smile dripping with blood. She stands to her feet, her eyes locked on all of you as she gives a polite bow. Friends, family, humble servants of beings above and below, I welcome thee with a hand outstretched, hoping that you'll enjoy this long-awaited reunion. Lord Cassian Aurelius, my favourite little puppet, and Sidon, a wandering little pup that needed a strong hand to make him obedient for this family. But don't forget, I forgot about the rest of you. Whether you care to admit it or not, there is chaos within you all, and every good house needs a few servants. So I raise my hand in reverence and begin to step closer. And you see, as she says that, you will watch as Cassian, a hand on his own throat, muscles past you all and begins walking towards the pool of blood, clearly not under the volition of his own body.
Which hand?
The hand that has the claw. Still. And then she continues as he gets close to the pool of blood. And with this act of obedience, a moment of pure chaos, he will guide the way to a better future. One where we don't have to hide in the shadows. One where the stagnant rule of order is shattered, and chaos is what remains. And just as Cassian's boot brushes against the blood, he stops, and Deirdre chuckles. But I'm not that selfish. If anyone objects to this wondrous day, then please, speak now, or forever hold your peace. And as she says this, you see as the shadows wrapped around your mouths fade, and you see Deirdre begins to tap her foot impatiently. And for gameplay terms, you're currently restrained, and you cannot complete the somatic components of spells. So I will ask, what are you guys doing?
Maeve is in shock and staring at Cassian. And she's also it's angry shock.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't want to.
How's everyone reacting? That's a good question.
Confusion.
Yeah, same.
Are you?
Drac has stopped drooling and just what the fuck is happening?
You know what?
Drac, you've been sleepwalking.
The entire he dissociated for the entire 4 hours and then woke up a minute ago wait, what?
He has been sleepwalking.
He's in his mind palace.
So in terms of, you say we're restrained, is these, can I make a check to see if I think that if I were to be able to move myself elsewhere, these shadowy restraints would go with me, or I would leave them behind?
Oh yeah, maybe I can't check.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what the fuck have I just done there? Okay. My laptop is playing silly buggers.
28? You get the sense if you could, instantly move like a teleport, you could probably, the shadows wouldn't follow you, at least not instantly.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So you'd, have a moment to do something.
I think with a shaky voice, because I think Maeve's mad, but it would come through as, nerves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you get what I mean by that, half scared, half really mad that she's can't speak.
Voice
I
crack.
think she would just be like, Cassian, come back.
You see, as you said, Deirdre smirks and she says, he's not currently, got a mind of his own.
What do you mean?
Just taking him for a little trip.
I think she's controlling him.
I get that. I'm just Maeve.
The
probably
number you
would-
have dialed could not be reached. Please try again later.
I don't think I'd know. Does it look like a charm effect, or is he like? Does he look like he's got his own faculties?
He's possessed.
Yeah.
You get the sense, more than a charm
Dominated.
effect, he's being dominated or literally puppeted.
Ah, he's a bottom.
I think Maeve would like snap her head to Deirdre, and she's like at this point like trembling, and it's not from fear. It's like she wants to get out of these shadow things and kick this woman's ass, and she just go, "What do you mean?"
I mean that, the good Lord Cassian, at least for the moment, is completely under my control. Is that so bad? I'm not doing anything. It's just standing there.
But
What
you've
would
done
happen
this
if I hit him?
before?
Would it break that control?
What did you say, Maeve? Sorry?
But you've done this before.
Not to this extent. You know, when he's got attacked, I need to make sure that he didn't get too hurt, so she like just moves her hand, and you see the hand with the claw still on it, like mirror her movements. I gave him a helping hand when I needed to.
Shaky breath, like a shaky like exhale.
So you've been with us the whole time.
No. I've been here the whole time. At least I assume the whole time you've known each other. Just when he gets hurt, I make sure he doesn't get hurt too badly.
So when he's, and she got free range of her arms, or her arms restrained. I'm gonna like air quotes.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Maeve is her arms like bound.
Yeah.
Everything
when
below the
he's-
neck we can't move.
So yeah, you can essentially talk and nothing else.
Ah, okay.
And we can't do
She's-
semantic components
Yeah.
for spells.
I'm gonna
so
like
no hand movement.
sarcastically say the word. So when he's lost control, that's you.
Like, think for a second. I wouldn't call it lost control. I would just call it, knowing his true purpose in those moments.
What is it what is in the in oh Jesus, can't even talk. What's in the blood? What have you done to the water in the blood?
I didn't do anything. And she like gestures, like looking very innocent. And then she gestures to the side where you can see this like older, grizzled man who clearly also a vampire of some sort. Declan, on the other hand, he was the one who did this ingenious move. He found this wellspring beneath the city, and I just happened to commandeer it for my own little pool, and she gestures to the blood in front of her.
To what end? What about the water with the healing properties?
Well, better to have healing properties than just regular blood. Regular blood is good, but this is so much better.
So I'm just making some notes. What and your endeavour is just to make more vampires, spawn more creatures and overwhelm the Fae? Or
No, that's not my endeavor. I just want to spread a little bit of chaos. I want to make a world where people who are perceived to be different aren't relegated to the sidelines. I don't want a world where, actually in air quotes, the normal people have all the say. I want it to be more free, and I want those who are normal to be the ones who are oppressed, not those who have to hide in the shadows because they're different.
You shouldn't be oppressing anyone. Can't people just live, like, coexist?
People should be able to coexist, and that's why once I do this, we'll all be under one mind. we'll all have the same thoughts.
So what changed?
Nope.
What do you mean,
Because-
what changed?
When you first came here, you were different. What changed? Why did you decide to turn against them?
I hadn't seen the truth yet. And to be honest, I was always like this. I just needed some of that power from the glorious Archfey above us. And she was so naive as to give me some of her blood so I could start this little game.
Mechanical question. Sorry
Yes.
to cut in. Are we able to struggle against these shadows to any extent, or are they impassable for the moment?
I would if someone can roll a really high strength check, then I would say you can start to attempt to break free. But like for most, people here, if not everyone, maybe other than Sidon or Bryn, it's going to be very much, if not impossible.
Yeah, strength is not
I
my
got
wrong
this.
suit.
I have -1 to strength. I got this.
And I mean, if people are visibly struggling, you see
Oh, yeah.
Deirdre starts like tap her, like actually, let's just between like struggling and like attempting to break free, if that makes sense. You can see Deirdre like tapping her foot crook and being like, "Don't be too hasty."
You didn't say the magic.
This entire time, Cass has under her breath been saying prayers and Celestian trying to break free.
I'm gonna roll a check to see. Would athletics do it? Would that cut the
Strength.
mustard? Athletic strength, yeah. Oh, just strength. Okay.
Just strength, yeah.
Hey, nat 20, baby.
Okay, I can't.
-1.
Yeah, it's a -1, so it's a 19. But you see Archeron, arguably the physically weakest of the party, even though a lot of people have a -1 to strength, but like physically weakest looking, begin to rage against these shadows, and you're not out, but you are beginning to break free. You have some movement of your hands, so like if you were to make a it's check with somatic components, a spell with somatic components, sorry, I will give you like a roll to do it.
I don't really need that to make smart components, but thank you.
I'm just
saying. Yeah.
You did that, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So he's breaking out, and it's like as he's trying to rage against it, he's like, "Oh, why do you need an audience for this? What kind of validation are you looking for from us?"
You didn't really need an audience. I just wanted the esteemed Lord and now Sidon here because he's shown so much interest in what I'm doing. It just, helps. I think I do
Yes,
better. I
the
perform
esteemed
better
Lord.
with an audience.
With
Who is the esteemed lord? The esteemed lord.
Cassian, you idiot. Look, Cassian. Isn't it?
No, but maybe she was
Well, when she is
her-
talking about esteemed Lord, she does specifically
Yes,
say
sir.
like words to big up Cassian because
Yeah.
it's kind
okay.
of
I thought she was talking about her boss.
No, with my nat
Right.
20 strength check, can I free myself enough to slap Sidon on the back of the head?
No, not within melee range. I'm sorry.
That was my own misunderstanding of her. I genuinely thought she was talking about her boss.
I don't think she has one.
If she is, I don't think she's mentioned it. She's mentioned the Archfey, but Sidon's never made it. Neither of them have made any pact with you. Why don't you let us go? I know I laughed there. I put that down to Artron's voice breaking slightly because he doesn't like being held back.
You see, she says, I mean, I can let him go if you want. And you see Cassian begin to lean further towards this pool.
No, the other way.
No.
What would happen? What would happen to him? Because he's drank that blood, hasn't he? He's drank a version of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we concerned about?
She shrugs. Do you ask what will happen to him, or you say?
Yeah.
how
Fuck
it
it. I'm
Yeah.
curious.
She shrugs and says, "Nothing bad's gonna happen to him. He'll just be the first one in the process."
What process?
To
Mind control.
no,
He's
have
already
that
got
then.
that.
No,
To,
I want about
um,
total.
to make me a little bit more to make me a bit stronger, so I can start this family off the right way.
I think Maeve's actively going to start struggling now.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so why am I in any form interesting to any of your plans? I get Cassian to some extent. He's got a bit of your power in him because you turned him. But what do I have to do with anything other than a mistake I made?
Mistakes can be costly. You need to know what you did. And you weren't part of the plan originally, but embracing chaos means embracing new things, so I'm letting this change be a positive part of this future.
You have some connection to the Abyss? Like, fully?
I do. Why do you
Are
ask?
you talking to a demon lord?
No, I'm not talking to a demon lord.
What did you do to the tree in the square?
I believe the tree was an unforeseen side effect. I didn't do anything myself. I believe it's a defense mechanism, but I don't actually know.
I would like to do an insight check.
Go for it. 16? Don't get the sense she's lying.
Okay. Would you say that my channel divinity has somatic components?
I think Chant Divinity you have to touch a holy symbol, which I don't think you'd be able to.
The wording is you present. Oh yeah, never mind. it doesn't specify somatic, but it says you present your holy symbol. So I
Yeah,
assume
and you
that's-
don't have a hand to do that.
You cut off his hands?
You monster!
How am I going to make curry now?
At least there's one upside for this.
No, she's going to control him to make the curry.
No.
So, with that high arcana check I rolled, can I... there's a few bits of information to look for. One, the shadows, is she in complete control of them? Like, I'm not going to say concentration spell, but like she's actively holding us back with those thoughts that she's maintaining her brain on.
With that high arcana check, I'll say if she would be concentrating on anything,
It would be
she's
the
probably more
dominate.
concentrating on the domination,
Yeah.
not in like a concentration sort of way. You get the sense that the shadows are more a aspect of the room rather than
Okay.
her.
And the other thing I was going to ask with that high arcana check
Yeah.
was what would I know about the spell dominate person? Because
Um,
James, or dominate, I suppose it would be dominate monster or whatever.
I mean, with a 28, I would say you can look up the spell and get the, look at it properly. But with that 28, I'll also say, you would know that usually when a vampire spawn is controlled by the
Fire.
the person that created the vampire, it's not the sense of like a spell, like the spell dominate person. It is like they are completely and utterly under their control, and very little will break that control.
Okay, but there are a few things that will break it.
There's a few things, and you know because of how Cassian's been getting like weaker in the vampire department, if that makes sense, that there is probably a way to break it.
Yeah.
Usually, like the spell dominate person, to try and damage the target
Yeah,
to trigger a saving throw.
yeah. That is what I was going to do. So I can do that without the need of my hands.
Well, I did ask that earlier. What would happen if I hit him? Because I can do that myself as well.
She didn't answer you.
You're
I know she
restrained, though,
didn't.
aren't you?
Yeah, but I can activate my astral launch without using
You
anything.
can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You could, yeah, but you'd hit
Yeah.
everyone.
No, I get to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
In terms of gameplay, Cassian is currently.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can hit him. It might be more reliable to you. Obviously, we don't know this. I can't. This is all in the meta. But with that high arcana roll to provoke a save, I'm going to hit him with my mind sliver. I need him to make an intelligence saving throw.
Cassian.
Yes.
No, silent.
No, I'm just making sure.
It's only 2d6. It's not a huge amount of damage. I think he's resistant as well.
What's the save? Sorry, intelligence.
Intelligence, but he can fail if he wants.
He's currently not
I
under
don't
his own
think-
control to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
Damn it. Okay. But that is a verbal spell. It would be quite clear that I would be like, headache.
You see, Deirdre just like sigh and say, "Fine. I thought we could make this amicable, but
You tried to take away free will. How is that anything? That's not embracing chaos at all.
As an order.
Legitimately, yeah, she's trying to impose order. You're imposing order over chaos. It's the polar opposite of what you're trying to do.
Fucking hypocrites.
Cass has very conflicted feelings about this proclamation.
she smirks and like runs her tongue across her teeth and says, "Well, if we have nothing else to talk about, I guess we'll see what happens when he drops." And you watch as she like bows, and as she like bows and steps forward, Cassian steps into the pool. And as he sinks into it, you watch as Deirdre almost instantly becomes more animalistic, as she was described by Ailani before, or what you assume. You see she gets closer to the ground as the coffin on the other side of the room begins to glow, like pulsing, like bright and low, almost like the beat of a heart, but in like what's the word? In like light. You watch as her eyes get bathed in red, and in that moment you feel that hold on the space change as the black shadows end their bind on you and let you all loose. So I'll ask, can everyone please roll initiative?
Yes. Oh, we did roll.
It's already.
I rolled.
No,
all
that's-
of them.
It's
I
already
rolled.
people quick. I can see side. Oh no, unless they were just really quick. They might have just been really quick.
I rolled all of the my
NPCs
guys
beforehand.
earlier
Oh,
because it was easier.
nice. God damn it, I'm still not first. Oh, I rolled so well.
Well, Siren rolled 23, so...
Yeah, I know.
Is Cassian still where he is on the map?
Cassian is kind of where he is on the map, but he is like under
Under the blood.
water.
So would that mean he's under full cover?
No, because in water, he'd probably have the equivalent of like a quarter cover from like where you're standing now. But since he's in water, it's like a bit difficult with certain spells. But you can see him and target him from things if you need to.
I think she's asking about sickening radiance.
Sickening radiance, yeah.
He would not. If you were to cast it, he would be in the range. If he was in the range, that makes sense.
I don't think this
Okay.
room is big enough for him not to be in the range.
Yeah,
Okay.
a big old spell.
So, going first is Deirdre. As you watch as she like stands up slightly from that like animalistic look, and as she does, her hand rises, and from the pool of blood is manipulated a crimson red rapier that is like bound to her hand that she is holding, and it almost like moves like liquid, if that makes sense. And music, very perfect timing for that music. You watch as she. What's she gonna do? Yeah, Sun's going next. As she walks forward, and while she's walking, she looks to you, Sidon, and says, "Yeah, it's her turn. She's moving." And she says, "Come on, I want to see you do something. Can you make me a wisdom save with disadvantage?"
Yes.
He's a monk, he should be good at these.
13.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
So, Sidon, let me look at this. As you fail the saving throw, you feel your arms move without your command. Can you make me an attack roll against Drac?
Okay.
Fuck,
Using
dude.
your reaction.
Not okay.
This is that one shot all over again with Chalk.
I always knew Sidon was going to
That's
betray us.
14.
A 14
Yeah,
misses.
misses.
But can you roll me a d4 for your chaotic flare?
Wait, what?
And tell me what the result is.
It is a 3 Where's my? I'm on the wrong page. That's fine. Chaotic Flare 3. Unbound. When you move, you can use some or all of your walking speed to teleport yourself.
There you go.
Once along with any equipment I'm carrying to an unoccupied space.
You can currently teleport a bit.
Yeah.
So Deirdre is going to walk down. Actually, when she's walking, she will stand here. And that was her bonus action.
Oh.
So I'm trying to think, what's the best thing to do? Yeah, she was just going to walk forward. Not that. She will walk forward.
Stab herself.
And she is going to start by making an attack on Drac.
Why me?
What a
Actually, you're very popular with vampires.
16.
Not sweet boy.
16 him.
Actually, she
I'm
has
guessing-
disadvantage on that because I'm
Jesus,
using
there
my
was so many words.
warding flare.
Oh, sorry, Drac, did you say 16 hit?
I was just gonna ask. We haven't had time to do anything, right?
No.
Yeah, then 16 hits.
Okay, so then you used your reaction to make disadvantage.
Yeah.
20.
Flashback!
Still hits. So Drac, you take 9 points of piercing
Oh,
and 3 points of necrotic damage. As you are struck and hit. Then she will turn, because Sidon failed her, she will make an attack on Sidon with her second attack. 26.
That is a hit.
That's going to be a silvery barbs.
Cool. 24.
Oh, well.
Who are you giving advantage?
That plus 8 is
I'm going to
brutal.
give advantage to Drac, I think, because he's in melee and can do quite a lot if he hits.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
will
be
have
Drac.
the advantage be that. So Sidon, you take 10 points of damage for that being necrotic. And then as her third attack, she will make it on... Yeah, make it on Drac again, why not? 23
that hits.
for 13 points of damage.
Jesus.
And then with a bow, you see she walks 10 feet back towards Cassian, but does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
What do you
Hex.
reaction anyway to attack?
Hex. Hex.
If anyone has a way to get around the disengage action, that's what I'll tell you. That
I
is
think
way
the
to
only
go.
way is Sentinel, right?
I think the only way is Sentinel that I know of, but I don't remember. But that is the end of her turn. Sidon, what are you doing?
That thing she did it charm me or
No.
no? Okay, cool.
It was just like a brief, like she took over your like faculties briefly.
So when you like hit me, I'm gonna be like, Sidon, what are you doing?
He missed, luckily.
Yeah. Yeah. So I walk 5 feet forward and I'll activate my bonus
Arms.
action Astral Arms here. So Dex save 14 is what she needs to make.
Is you making Cassian also make one? 28.
I wasn't going to target Cassian. I was only going to have her attack. 28. So yeah, that. Did they take half damage? I can't remember.
I don't
always
think so
forget.
with that.
No.
It could be that. I'm actually not entirely sure.
Target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take force damage equal to the martial arts die. Yeah. So no, she did not take damage. But my astral arms are active, so I will punch her with my astral arms.
Go for it. 25. Definitely hits. As you go to punch, you your astral arm punches down and connects. You watch as she looks to you. You're not immune to being frightened, are you?
No.
As you watch her fangs, she bares her fangs, and you see blood dripping from her fangs. Can you roll again with disadvantage, or just roll one more time?
Oh,
Causing
roll the
disadvantage.
attack.
Just the attack again. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
15 misses.
Am I feared now, or
No, it's just for that.
okay? Do I still get my second attack?
Yes,
Or
yeah.
does it end the attack? Okay, cool.
It
Second
just,
attack then.
it just gives you disadvantage on the attack.
20.
20 hits.
Okay. 10 damage.
Points of force damage.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Non-magical force damage.
If it's not magical, is that your turn?
Have a look. Can move somewhere.
While Cassian is in the blood.
So
I'll have his token
5.
select.
I picture him just like paddling in tomato soup. Ew, get it out!
No, if you could like see him properly, he would just be standing there stock still.
That's even
With
Yeah.
that,
T-posing.
with that chaotic surge
Like a- like
that's
a
still
really
active, I'm going to
creepy
teleport
creeper.
over here with the last 35 movement.
Okay.
That's there. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do that? Almighty.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Cass, it's you.
I
Is
can't help what's
Cassian-
about to happen to you, Sidon, because you fucking moved. It's your own fault, mate. I
That is
apologize.
the worst place you could have gone.
Yeah, you saw me
Jesus.
measuring. You know what you
Like,
did.
You saw
It's
all
on
the
you.
casters measure that.
It's on you. It's on you,
Yeah.
buddy. Look, you're in that. You're getting fucked. I'm sorry. You did that to yourself. Like, stay still. Don't run it. Okay, carry on. Sorry.
I was also going to use that space, but never mind. I'm
No,
going
do
to.
it. Do it. He has to learn from the
Just-
consequences of his fucking action.
Just gets going by 4 fireballs, 3 second ingredients.
Man's dying, and it's entirely his fault. Like,
Measuring on
Why
the
did-
map, it
you
does
saw
not.
us all measuring, Pete. You saw every.
Practice sheet on my
I mean,
second
yeah,
screen.
it's not.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's probably
god.
If you
Cass,
communicate
Cass,
something,
what are you doing?
communicate it. Don't just
Cass,
measure.
what are you doing?
Communicate that you're gonna move.
I'm going to ask: is Cassian considered a hostile creature now? To
Yes.
me. Okay, so I'm not going to channel divinity because he's going to get his fucking ass kicked.
Cassian's got health. He can take an attack, but that's.
Yeah, but still.
And also, if
Thank
you hit
you.
him, it
Thank-
might shake
can I
him out of
just
the
say-
dominate.
Can I just say thank you, Peru? Because you're the only person that cares.
Well, no, because if he gets
were
hit,
trying
he
to-
gets to save to
Yeah.
get
He
be
gets a
not
chance to
dominated.
save.
Yeah, but I don't know that as the character.
That's true. That's actually true. The person who would know is
Can
actually.
I can I angle wall of fire? Like, can I do like a 90? Okay.
Yeah, you can turn it.
Yeah, I'm going
Escape
to
ramp of
cast
fire.
wall of fire, and I'm going to do it like this, so it doesn't hit Cassian. I think that's how it works. I don't
Just
know.
make it.
I think it's
orange.
within 5 feet of him, but
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
it'd have to
sure.
be like
But one side doesn't have to
one
be
side burns, one side doesn't. So if
Okay,
you do-
so I'm
if
going
you
to do it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get.
And I
every-
need a dexterity saving throw from both
Wait,
vampires.
can we see through the wall of fire?
No,
It's
Oh,
Sorry.
Dex save, sorry.
Yeah, 16.
fucking hell. Right,
Nat
I'm
one for
gonna-
Deirdre.
I'm gonna fucking shoot
Uh,
myself. Why?
I'm sorry.
25. Deirdre's gonna use a legendary resistance one.
That's good. Get
Yeah,
rid of
so they take half.
So they both take half, so half of it's 12.
It doesn't say that it obscures vision,
I believe
but I don't know.
It's a wall. I think the
So
word could be a
I
wall.
believe
yeah.
it completely obscures anything. I will quickly look it up if you want me to.
Here, I'll
Because there's
post
only a
it on,
few that. I mean, all of them do.
I think Wind Wall's the only one that you can see through.
And even
I
that
thought
causes
Water
problems.
Wall also didn't.
The wall is
It doesn't
opaque.
say anything
The wall
about
is
it.
opaque in
we
lots
can't
of
see
directions.
through it yet.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Is that
so
your turn?
sorry.
No, it's alright. You
I'll
answer now.
move here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't even do that.
Those are like funnels.
I fucked over so many people. I'm so sorry.
These are like funnels you can't.
Silent.
Bro, those are funnels you can't stand there. That's it.
Oh.
Like
That's a wall.
Crap. Where do I move? Here. So, nobody.
You guys got this. Peace.
an initiative count 20. The layer action triggers.
Oh no, the stairs.
Yeah, the stairs turn into a slap and you fall. How did you know? I mean, there's really only one thing I should do, but I almost feel bad doing it.
Power word kill.
No. Nah, I'm not gonna be nice.
That's
You-
reassuring.
You all watch as those shadows return from the floor, and you hear the sound of like otherworldly. I don't know what the right word would be. Otherworldly voices,
Whispers?
entities, whispers.
Ooga
As
chakra, ooga,
yes.
ooga, ooga chakra.
as
I can't
right
stop this.
here, getting everyone but Sidon is Hunger of Hadar.
Oh.
Oh, which
Oh.
save is that?
And that's
It's on your turn, but you are currently considered blinded. If you are
Oh my
within
god!
So this is
I hate
magical
you.
darkness, basically.
That zone. This is magical darkness.
So I get to cast daylight.
I was about to say daylight.
Next turn.
Yeah, but on his turn, it'll probably go next turn.
Yeah, it's a live action. It will. You get it for a turn. So that is
So is it a saving throw on our turn, or
it's saving throw on your turn. No, it's not. The initial one isn't the save. The first damage isn't the save, but then you take that. It's fine. I got the spell here. It's fine. Drac, it's your turn.
Yeah.
So you take at the start of your turn. Wow, awful roll. 3 points of cold damage.
I
'Cause
can
this
actually live with that.
yeah, I mean I rolled awfully. It's 2d6.
Considering I have already lost like 20 or something of my health. There we go. And I can move, right?
Yeah, you can move. It's difficult terrain, but you can move.
So then I can move to here. 15. Yeah. So let's do that.
You've got advantage on your first attack.
You do.
Oh,
So
right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
I
I'm gonna, and I'm gonna draw my dagger of wounding, and my bone sword will come out of my hand, and I will activate both rights on them. So 6 and 4.
Oof.
So 10 damage.
You have taken so much damage, my friend.
Yeah, I know. And then let's wail on her.
It's a whale.
So 16?
16 misses.
Fuck.
As you go to stab, and she uses her rapier to deflect it.
And that's that. Let's try to hit her again. 16 again, so it misses.
16 misses. I will just remind everyone you do have hero points. Cool.
Yeah, fuck it. I use 1 hero point to hit her.
Go for it.
There we go. 13 piercing and 3 lightning.
13 piercing.
Is she down?
No. Shut the fuck up.
There was
Just a
hope.
commoner, right? Commoner stats. She's permadeath.
Oh, I almost hit my mic. I accidentally threw my mouse.
yeet?
Yeah. I got so annoyed at that. Is that your turn?
It's good take. You use the hero point.
Just gonna check one thing. Well, I haven't used my bonus action, so I can
You
try
have.
to...
You activate your
Use
right.
your rights.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Both right.
You right.
Yeah, then that's my go.
Cool. Declan. He gets a turn.
Nah.
Does he? Can you remind me with Wall of Fire? 5 damage each creature that ends its turn. Okay. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall first time its turn, or ends its turn there. So, if he stays there by his turn. Which is weird. I thought it would be top of turn. I mean,
Presumably he walks away from it.
no. I'm just deciding what the best thing he do. You can't see through it.
Wait, does
We
he?
can't
Let
go
me check
over
Wall
it.
of Fire.
I just looked. It's at
Gotta
the end.
go
It's
under
either
it.
if he moves through it or at the end of his turn. Just look.
Okay.
Because I wasn't actually sure. But he knows that Sidon walk that direction. So he is going to willingly take this damage. Or like
Every
willingly
little
walk
helps.
through
We
it.
appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
I know. He's going to walk through it. So can you roll me some damage?
Yes.
26. He'll make a dex save.
Fucking hell, that's a big old number.
22. So it's 13.
Yeah.
And then he sees Sidon. So he is going to he has enough movement. If
Isn't he inside of a wall right now?
No, you can walk through it. It's like a wall that you can walk through. It's just
No,
not...
I meant in the map.
No, this is there's a top section.
Oh,
There's stairs here on the map that go up. To
I
this
didn't
top
notice it.
section. The map is a thing, guys.
So
Uh,
is he technically above Sidon?
Yeah, he's technically above Sidon. You can see him. But yeah, so he's going to jump down with just
He's
enough
gonna
movement,
pounce on Sidon.
and is going to make some attacks. 19.
Hits.
So you take. Actually, no. You are. He jumps and grabs you and grapples you. So you're currently grappled.
Wait, do I
No,
make a save
instead
roll?
of dealing damage, he grapples you.
Oh, okay.
And then he's going to try and bite you.
Okay.
Nom nom nom.
18.
Hits.
Really well.
I was gonna say, he would have advantage, surely, if he's grappled.
Grapple doesn't give you advantage. I just rolled really well. So you take
That's weird.
6 points of piercing and 5 points of necrotic, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 5.
Jesus.
Is that until long
That's
rest?
same 5 until long rest. Yeah.
And you still get the 5 from.
Yeah. So you're now currently 5. You're 5 above your maximum.
Yeah.
Which is confusing. That is his turn though. Archeron, you take at the top of your turn 5 points of cold damage.
Okay. As an action, presumably I am aware of what this spell is as I feel the grossness touch me.
Yeah.
I'm going to dissipate porridge so he
Okay.
doesn't die. And then I'm going to roll the d4 to see which way he goes.
Well, Archeron.
Yeah, like forward, back.
Archeron
He didn't know-
didn't know which way where everything was when he was.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where in the center of it's focused. So like,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so it has, but it's difficult terrain, isn't it?
Yes.
To still in it.
You could just see out of it.
No.
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 Not how that works.
I know, but I'll go by the
smoking
token.
It's a cool token, actually.
Yeah,
You
I
doing
chose-
anything, James?
yeah. That's all I can do, buddy. Action and movement. I haven't got any bonuses.
Can you make me a dex save?
Europe.
Oof. You take 7 points of acid damage as a milky, otherworldly tentacle rubs against your leg.
Oh,
No, I can say
God.
that's the wording of the spell.
I didn't get off me.
Well, good thing Archer is not a Japanese schoolgirl.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
How do you know he isn't?
That's a good point. He is a schoolgirl.
I've never seen an orc schoolgirl.
Well,
Well, now you have.
Yeah. I hope that
Watched enough
continues.
anime.
Yeah.
let me just look at this. End of his turn. So he is charmed or dominated, whatever, for his full turn. He's controlled not to do anything and stay there, but he does make a wisdom save at the end of his turn. With disadvantage. Wisdom 8 fails. And this is one of the things he cannot use his legendary resistance for, because Deirdre.
Because
Strong
because,
legendary resistance.
After Cassian's turn, however, Beth, you're gonna go in a second. Because Cassian is still in the pool, you see the coffin.
No, we don't.
I see the coffin.
Sidon sees the coffin glow as Deirdre takes a second turn.
Wait,
It's only one target. They're going to take 2 turns in initiative. She's going to move to here to avoid the wall of fire because she's not stupid.
Well, arguable.
I don't know.
She's-
She's
she's-
going to win this fight at the minute.
She's intelligent enough to walk away from fire. And she is going to take... She also... Reading. She is going. You watch. The only person who can see it is actually Drac. You see as she moves out from all the fire, and begins to like take a turn in Equus.
Before she does that,
Yeah.
Can I do my reaction skeleton armor?
I think you do that when you get hit, so you don't waste it. So like if you are to get hit, you can if you want that. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, but then if I can do it like before I get hit,
Yeah.
then
So
I would
it's
do
like
it then in
it's like
that
when you almost get hit, or when you get hit, you can like put the armor up to take less, or
Okay.
not get hit.
Yeah.
You see, she moves out the way, and you see some of those wounds that were dealt begin to heal slightly, as she takes. She can see, yeah. She will take an attack roll, at least one attack roll against Drac. See what happens. 10 misses. That's an awful roll for her.
Yeah.
She'll take a second one on Drac, however, for a 19.
That hits.
Wait, can I use my?
You're
You can't see
Oh, I
blinded.
can't because I'm blinded.
Yeah. So you take 10 points of piercing and 1 point of
Jesus.
necrotic. Then the next one she will turn, because she has blindsight, and hit Archeron with advantage.
I'm not even going to say, yeah, she almost certainly will, unless you're double that one.
For a 25.
Yeah.
So you take 10 points of damage, 2 of that being necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
And then since she can see you, she sort of mutters, like obviously you're like, probably like the end of your hair is, like out of the radius, so you should like your hair's fine.
Just the fringe.
just the poof.
The fact
What
Charlie
did you call
Brown's
me?
head.
And this does give you a sense of where you are, because she grabs your hair, Artron, and pulls and whispers in your ear, "You have some chaos. Let's see what we can do with that. Can you make me a wisdom save with disadvantage?"
Oh,
Not the
God.
hair.
Not the glasses.
17, baby.
17. You are fine.
I know.
Surprisingly enough.
Oh, I'm not charmed. I live
sorry?
a charmed life.
She's not charming, I think.
Pulling hair? Who pulls hair?
And then she like pushes you back. That is her turn. Made it to you.
I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry. At the top of your turn, you do take 7 points of cold damage.
No. Oh, I did it right. Okay, took off my temp. I'm gonna walk forward because Maeve hasn't turned, so she can.
Would have
You know,
heard that
Yeah,
as well.
and you would have heard. You're blinded. You're not deafened, so you would hear that exchange.
so I'm gonna walk to here. Can I see Cassian?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Levitate on Cassian.
Okay.
Yeah,
he doesn't
to try and
move,
get
he
him.
just
I
stays up.
want him. No, he rises.
Does he?
Yeah, if I read the
Oh, okay.
thing for the
Can
spell
you
Levitate.
send levitate?
Yeah,
So I can't remember whether it's on the target's turn or your turn.
it's
One creature will just rises to. Is there a saving throw? If they're
There
not
is,
willing?
but
no.
if they're not
Well,
willing-
it can't. Yeah.
A willing creature wants to save an unwilling creature can't save. For Cassian, he's got a pretty good con. 14 though.
Hers. Yep, there we go. So I'm gonna levitate him 20 feet in the air to try and get him out of this
Okay.
pool of blood. And then while
He probably would be out of that ball of blood.
while she's doing that, she's just gonna be staring at Deirdre as she's doing it.
Okay.
And then she's gonna like, as a bonus action, form of dread. Like while staring at
hold on.
Deirdre.
Which ones are they both concentration or?
No,
No.
form
No.
goes on concentration.
Okay.
How do
That's
I?
a feature for the
Yeah, and it's not a spell, so I can do it.
Oh, I don't know why I made him
And
white.
that is 10 temporary hit points.
Nice. So Cassian is currently 20 feet up. There's no easy way for me to.
Looking like a dunked strawberry.
Oh, poor man.
Okay, it's currently 20 feet up in the air.
I like to imagine that he's like in G mode where you use the portal gun, you just lift
The
them and
gravity
they
gun.
just depose in the air.
Yeah, so he's currently up in the air. Probably like.
I don't
10
want her to
feet.
get another turn. That's why I'm getting him out of the blood. So, like, you know,
Sounds
Try-
very
Yeah,
useful.
try not to
He's
let her
raised
hit
himself,
me.
We can like back
push
him
him
about,
out.
can't we?
Yeah.
He's like a balloon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would say he's up in the air, and like if he was to move, he would probably get hit by the wall of fire. But he's up in the air, because he's not high enough. It's the giant bat's turn. It's gonna fly down and gonna take the miss inside and 21.
Anyone?
Three. Oh, low. 3 points of piercing damage. Cool. That's the bat's turn. Great turn from the bat. Slab.
Well done,
it's
bat.
you.
There's not much I can do.
Oh, sorry. At the top of your turn, you take 9 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
Ow.
It's difficult terrain.
Yeah. So.
And
Oh,
It's
that's lucky. Forgot about
cold.
that.
Everybody chill.
Stop it.
Everybody chill.
because I was thinking dash, but I'd still be in the thing.
Well,
Nice
if you
to meet you.
If you dash, you go maximum.
well, it's
speed, which
20
is 25.
feet. So you what's your movement?
30.
30.
Oh, is it 30? Yeah,
So
it's
you
half.
if you dash, you can get out of it.
I can do. I'll be right
Yeah.
next to her.
You will be right next to her, and it is your action.
You'd also be body blocking
Would I get
Maeve.
there?
You
I'll
can't,
allow
there's
it.
a wall. Oh, okay.
Well, it's like he's a small creature. I'll allow it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yes,
Yeah.
it goes straight.
You wouldn't
past-
know it's there because it's
It's
dark.
for like
James.
We just say he
between
runs
us
into the
legs
wall.
or something. Oh, I mean, technically, if a body blocking Maeve, there.
Yeah, it's up to you.
It means I can't drop concentration on levitating Cassian.
Well, it's
so.
harder.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to go
I mean,
for me.
I mean,
So I will
I
dash.
just has to step over you, mate.
You leave it alone.
Well, yeah, I'll action dash, and then because obviously it's like, oh, sound came that way, like with Maeve,
Mhm.
and get there.
Okay.
But I can see.
Turns your head.
Oh,
you turn, see Deirdre. You look up, see Cassian. He's Jesus. You turn, see the blood.
Jesus.
Maeve's in her form of dread, so she looks terrifying right now. And then you turn and you just see Artron's fringe sticking out.
roll for panic attack. Are you doing anything as a bonus action?
yes, because he
Having a
would
panic attack.
he would run out and just like amidst all the confusion, probably see Drax taking probably quite a bit of damage.
Mhm.
And the only things I can really do is bonus actions, either body disintegration or I'm going to drop him a healing word.
I don't know if that's gonna work on me though.
Necrotic.
Yeah, I have taken necrotic
No,
damage.
that's not unless it's
Only
specifically
chill
said,
touch
it's
that does
fine.
that.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
chill touch and
oh.
very specific other.
I think doesn't
effects,
Vampiric
Okay.
touch to it as well? I'm not sure.
No, not that I know of. Doesn't make that spell a bit better.
We'll drop a level 2 one.
Level 2/1.
Level 21? Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
And so Jack, you regain 9 hit points.
That's pretty good.
What kind of
Thank
deal
you.
have you been making?
Is that your turn?
Yes, because that's all I can do, because obviously I action dashed.
Cool. Bryn's turn. She will take some damage. 7 points.
Please don't kill Bryn. I like Bryn.
And she was going to move to where Slab is, but now she can't. So she
He
can't
doesn't know
hit
he's
Deirdre. Yeah, I know. But she will be in the radius of the invisible other thing no matter what. So she will. There's actually no way for her to get out of this range.
Can body check Maeve.
She doesn't know where people are.
Yeah, the only thing you should do is get there, but that'll be a dash, so she's
Yeah.
she can't
So
miss
she-
the step. can do.
No. So she is going to. I'm not
She
do
just took
anything.
2 steps forward. She could be there and half out of it.
It's like. Oh, I can't make it. I was gonna make it a square, but it's like a circle. So that whole range is in.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything
Plus, she's a paladin. She has no range. She has a crossbow, but it doesn't matter.
pointless.
Yeah. So she will take 2 steps forward and just use her action. Actually, yeah, she'll just use her action to dodge, just in case.
And I'm
because-
guessing goblins doesn't have that thing that halfling has, that they can stand in the same
No.
square as another.
No, they don't.
No.
That is her turn. She does it with a dex save. A 7, so she takes Another 5 points of acid damage.
Is she not producing an aura?
Nope, she's not. She's not a paladin of that level. She's just like a flat paladin stat block that is.
Okay.
She doesn't have a sub class or anything.
Damn, Bryn, we need to get you a stat block, babes.
Wait, is she a creature?
She's a monster stat block, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is her turn. Which makes it Deirdre's turn again. She.
I don't like her.
You know what, Drac? That's fair.
Completely
She pulled my
justified,
hair.
too.
I mean, if you wanted to, if you want to have her attack me, that's fine because I'll just hellish rebuke. So feel free, babes.
she
Don't worry
can
about it.
Oh,
If she's got range attack, then she can still
she
attack.
does have
you,
range
regardless.
attack, but, it's fine. She will, because she always takes the disengage action. She is going to. Slab is a small creature, so it will be difficult terrain.
Wait,
to stand over. But yeah, so she'll use 10 feet to stand there, and then like go around the blood.
He hasn't even said step on me yet.
She's disengaged, isn't she?
She,
I imagine
she
Maeve is
constantly
like-
has it.
Maeve, like on one step, like spins just to stare at her, like doesn't take her eyes off this woman.
You see Deirdre with the rapier out. She says, "Now you're gonna be a good girl and give her back," and she's gonna make some attacks against you.
Give him back, not her back.
Oh fuck!
For
You know
sure.
what I mean.
Have you misgendered my husband? How dare you?
I misgendered my own NPC.
You
yes.
misgendered an imaginary person. How...
Unless
Bye.
it's something about Cassian we don't know.
It's like Calypso all over again.
Jesus, except. Yeah, so she'll make some attacks against you, Maeve.
Plot twist, they're in an open marriage.
19.
Mhm.
So you take 14 points of damage.
Do you not have
Uh,
And I need
resistance
to make a con
necrotic?
save, right?
You do. Do
Because
you have?
you've got that.
You do it from the armor. So
Yeah, it's 12.
So
Can I
it's
use
12
it?
points of damage.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, can I use a hero point to not drop concentration? But I
Can.
don't know if that. Okay.
You do have
cool.
to. Yeah. If the damage is below 20, it's a minimum of 10 to roll. If it's higher than 20, then it's half the damage. That's her first attack. Second attack, also 24.
Oh, yeah.
You've got your hellish rebuke.
Yeah, I'm
remember?
gonna use it on this one.
So it is 9 points of piercing and 1 point of necrotic. I assume you're hellish rebuking.
Yep. I just need to take off 10.
And make a con save.
Wait, does my hero point not stretch to?
It did for the first one. It's 1. Con saves you have to make it
Wow.
every time you take damage.
Mm.
So on that second one, unless there's a way for you to upgrade that, the
Could some-
levitate drops.
I can't fucking do anything. Okay, fine. I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Okay.
Fuck you, Asher. I'm
Cassian-
sorry, but if
It
it
was
was,
a really
me,
good
I
idea.
would rule it that a hero point would be constant. You can keep concentration.
I'm
Fine.
you did
You
for the
did
first
No,
one.
that
no,
attack, yeah.
no, it's fine. Don't
rules
worry
is
about
written.
it.
Every
Don't
time.
worry about it.
That's why my
she
two
takes
missiles are
29
super
points of
Just
fire
make a
damage.
dex save.
Fucking bitch.
22, so it's half to 14.
Fuck.
What did
It
I
was
say?
a really good idea though, because I
It
was.
was,
I
and it stopped her
weighing
from
up
doing a
how
thing
I
on
could
her
get him
turn,
off
so-
over the blood. So if you did drop it, he just hit the floor rather than kaplunked back in. But yeah, there's very few places you can put him. Really, the only viable spot is there or there, because anywhere else I get accused for chucking him into the fucking wall of fire.
I can't cast sanitate again. That's the problem. So we're gonna have to get him out.
Concentration because I don't know
I
what's
have it
happening.
once. I get it once per long rest. I think it's long rest.
Almost certainly. Yeah.
Don't worry,
Hold on,
Maeve.
I'll show rest.
My instrument can do that.
Once per long
That's
rest.
fly.
So yeah,
And then,
don't do
as
it.
her third thing, because it's not the same attack,
Mm-hmm.
she is going to look to Slab, because I feel bad when you hit Slab. I did hit everyone at least once. And Slab, you feel some of the blood in your body begin to. I guess the best word is decay. Never mind.
Are you
11
rot?
misses. 11 misses. You're fine.
With my armor class.
That blood turning into rot, just your imagination.
Yeah, it was merely a flesh wound. And then
This was
she
a scratch.
Twas but a scratch.
It
And
was
then
the
she
curry you ate last week, coming back with the bandits.
Oh, no. Luckily, you were used to it. But that is her turn. Sidon.
Okay, this guy grappling me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and say, "Get off of me!" And I'm gonna smack him. But as I smack him, I generate like ki into my hand, and for the first time ever, I'm actually gonna cast use Stunning Strike.
Okay, go for it.
Damn. This is serious.
Oh, you don't have to use it if you miss.
Like you just did.
Yeah.
Yeah. 11 misses. Oh, sorry, 10
This
misses.
reminds me of Wolf with her fire.
Yeah, you hate to see it happen, don't you? Oh, it's like action surgeon and missing.
Okay, second attack. I'll try it again.
Monk. 14. Hit. That's armor class. Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
Sick. So he takes unarmed strike damage, doesn't he, with Stunning Strike? It's the first time I'm using it, yeah. So it takes 8 damage and needs to make...
Is it a
Con save, I think.
It's a con save of 14?
You rolled a 5, so
Even on both of them rolls, he would have
I
failed.
assume he
Yeah.
fails.
Yep.
So he is currently,
Stunned, which is incapacitated, which means the grapple falls off.
I think.
Yeah. I was checking it on everyone's turn
Yeah.
to make sure I was right, so I didn't have to waste an action like break.
Okay, yeah. So you are currently no longer grappled.
Yup. Then I'm just gonna walk 5 to try and stay melee with him.
Well, see, he can't take reactions right now, but
Oh,
the bat.
It's
No,
stunned.
he's stunned.
The
Oh,
bat
not about the
can
bat.
Oh, the bat can.
Trying to
I
stay.
wouldn't worry about the bat.
Bat
I'm
can.
not worried. Alright, I'm in 10 feet. I'm going to flurry of blows up at the top of this coffin and punch the coffin in.
Okay. Makes effects then.
Do objects have AC, or is it just automatic hits?
Every object has an AC.
Okay.
Or at least most of them, if I have it written down. A 19 hits.
It depends on what material they're made out of as
8
well.
damage.
Yeah, it depends. Some of them have really high. 8 damage, nice.
Another hit for the.
Oh,
Oh, that's a,
Yeah.
It's crit damage.
it does.
Yep.
Okay, can I just say
Oh.
as well,
Yeah.
look at his double rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. So that's 8
5.
and 11.
Yeah.
That's, now my brain. 29 points of damage.
It's not
Okay,
bad. And
how do I describe a coffin looking hurt?
He's
did it
cracked
do
a bit.
something? Did Deirdre react to the coffin being hit or anything? in the room?
Every time you hit the coffin and deal damage, you can see that there is that like red like pulse, and you can you don't see any reaction. Obviously, you can't see Deirdre. Those next to her can't see a reaction, but this coffin is breaking, and you see like it's pulsing, and it's getting like weaker with every hit.
Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. Cass, it's your turn. At the top of your
Yes.
turn, you take 4 points of cold damage.
Okay.
You make me a con save for the wall of fire.
Yeah. Ooh, 12.
12, you're fine. Still up.
Okay. I will channel divinity to disperse the magical darkness.
Okay.
And
I won't delete it. I will.
Yeah.
So I was like, it might come back. So I'm like, I was like hovering over the back button. I was like, I'm deleting. Wait, just in case. There you go.
You get rid of the magical darkness, but do you get rid of the hunger?
I think
of the
you
god
do
effects?
get rid- I mean,
Like,
it's
do you
fine.
Get rid of the
It's fine. Let go enough.
rough terrain and stuff.
It's fine. Sure.
it's gonna
Um,
come back right after, so it's fine.
yeah. Seeing that nobody is being hurt by the wall of fire, I'll drop that, but I have no idea how to erase the drawing.
I got it.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use Mass Healing Words, third
Okay.
level.
Does this get everyone or creatures you choose?
60 feet that I
Yeah.
choose.
Everyone within 60 feet you choose.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is
Oh my
everyone.
god, I rolled horribly.
Well, everyone gets 5.
Everyone
That's
heals for
not...
5.
At least
It's
everyone gets
D4
help.
plus 4. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Also, everyone basically
Everyone within 60 feet of me that's an
So
ally.
every friendly person here.
Yeah.
Gets 5.
It's 5, which is better than nothing.
Yeah, really good
It's
actually.
probably most of Drax's health right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Cool. On the layer action.
Just watch it get back instantly. Like.
No. On the layer action, you all feel the air begin to get heavy and almost dense. So currently, all of you guys have a minus D4 to Wisdom and Con saving throws.
What did you
Did
say?
you say we had a
Wisdom
minus
and Con.
D4?
Minus 1D4 to Wisdom
Bane.
and Constitution saving throw, like a Bane,
Okay.
for those two specifically.
Okay, cool.
But that is the entire layer action. Drac, it's your turn.
Yeah, just question. Can I move
Yeah, I've totally forgot to do something. Sorry, hold on.
this?
You can move through slab, so yeah.
Because
But
then
you
I
get
get.
difficult terrain for 5 feet, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's 25 to here.
Yeah,
so
you can get there.
It's fine.
Yeah, I was just saying. I don't know his total movement.
Yeah, you're fine.
Because then I get flanking, I
do.
assume.
Yeah.
So let's try to hit her this time and see if it's better than last time.
13 misses.
Advantage, I guess, then. Or what?
Oh yeah,
what's
sorry.
flanking do?
Yes, you do have dodge.
Yeah.
Flanking miss.
26,
26.
finally!
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, nice. Just... Do I have advantage on one attack or both?
On all of them.
Oh, all of them. Nice.
Any attack you make while flanking.
Yeah, then I'm gonna continue.
The 24 hits.
Oh, nice. And yeah, the Crimson Right is, of course,
Yes.
lightning on this one. And now I can use my bonus action to hit her.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So 23.
She is going to do that same thing you did before to, I think it was Sidon, and she will bare her fangs. So can you just roll me one more attack? Because there's no way for me to. Yeah, can you roll me one more attack just to strike
On the
the dagger, just a straight roll.
21.
21 still hits. Go ahead.
Fuck yeah. So she takes 8 piercing, 3 necrotic, and 5 cold damage.
That necrotic is
That's basically more into.
yeah. In fact, she is looking kind of hurt from those 3 attacks. Nice. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Declan is stunned. At the end of his turn, he is no longer stunned.
It's actually the end of my next turn.
Never mind. He is still stunned. I lost the stun thing I used. Oh
An
no!
engaging turn.
I know. No, it isn't.
Just throw stars around it.
Yeah. Archer, it's your turn.
She's looking hurt.
Not
How hurt?
hurt. Like
Like she's taken a substantial hit.
yes. Yeah.
Okay. I have a
Substantial
thing.
feelings. Yeah.
Okay. So object interaction is a free action. I know Cassian isn't an object at the moment because he's a creature.
He's a creature. Yeah.
Yeah, but going into my pocket and getting a bottle and tipping it into the water, into the blood, would that be a free action? It isn't a healing potion.
What
It's
is
not
it?
a healing potion. It's ink.
Ink.
Because healing potions are a very, very specific and cultured thing that require a lot of fine finagling, and you can't drink them if they spill or mix with anything else. And if you add ink to blood, it poisons it.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to trying to spoil the well.
I will say you can do it as your bonus action.
Cool. Gleg, 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 gleg.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Blub, 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 blub. Oh no, my precious ink.
That you don't
create
use.
more.
I don't use. So as my action, a wee little itty bitty pissed off,
Fair.
because I took an absolute poonding. I am going to at a second level cast Chromatic Orb, but radiant it, and fire it at her. So she doesn't regain any. I'm going to walk over here a little bit after I poured that ink. I look down and it's all over Cassian's head. I'm like, oh shit, I've dyed his hair. He's gonna fucking kill me.
From black to even blacker.
Yeah, I thought it was red, wasn't it?
Red,
It was
dark brown, black.
black. Yeah,
Black like the night.
so emo. Where are you?
He is
When I
literally
was-
bathing in blood.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
so sorry.
roll it as thunder, but it isn't thunder.
Yes,
It's probably misses with a 16, right?
16 misses. As you
Wank.
That's not what I was going to say. As
You
you
can't stop me.
as you throw the spell, the chromatic orb, and it misses, you see it almost looked like it's about to impact her, but you see this like mix. The only way to describe it is like a mix between Venom and Carnage. You know, like the blood red of Carnage and the black of Venom. Like shadows wrap around the attack that missed, and almost like taking the force from that energy. You watch as Deirdre vanishes from her spot where Drac is, right next to you.
Fucking great. I love that.
Oh no.
Oh no. I mean, I was going to use my actions to try and pull him out, but I didn't think I'd have the strength for it, which is
Yeah, it'd be
why I
an
abandoned. Yeah.
athletics track. Is that your turn?
Action, bonus action, Yars.
Cool. Cassian.
I love contributing fucking nothing to a fight.
Don't worry. Cassian can't. He's still being told to stay put. So he
Stay in the
will
blood pool.
do a wisdom save at the end of his turn.
Oh, God
Failing. Yeah. He's got
How
a...
are you rolling good on everything
I don't
apart
know.
from Cassian?
Plus he actually would have... Actually, no, he wouldn't have had the minus for that.
Does Cassian have his floaties on?
No, apparently not. But because Cassian is in the pool of blood, Deirdre gets a turn. And then she count 10. And she'll make some attacks.
Does a
Against
pulse
Nitro.
when she takes her turn here? Does a pulse come from the?
Yes,
coffin?
you can actually see it give her like a second wind to hit more, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So as a bonus action at the top of her turn, she will do the same thing she tried to do before to you, Archeron. Now she's standing right in front of you. So can you make me a wisdom save with disadvantage minus a d4?
If you just want me to fail, just say you fail your wisdom save.
Well, I'm just I'm only saying because that's what everything that's here now.
14 minus.
Right, I'm guessing it already
11.
fails.
Yeah.
So with an 11, Archeron, you take 6 points of psychic damage.
I'm resistant. That's 3.
Sorry, force damage.
I'm
I'm looking. I changed it.
Yeah, I know you did, you sneaky bastard.
It was initially because it's psychic for someone else, and I changed it for force because it made more sense in my head. And everyone who is looking at Archeron sees this like weird flickering of purple as that scar on your neck grows slightly. Can you add 1?
Mm-hmm.
And then she will make some attacks. 26.
Sorry. Of course, Asher. If you roll higher than a 3, no, if you roll higher than a 2, you hit me, right?
So you take 8 points of damage.
Okay. What's the split of that? Is there any psychic there?
No, it's necrotic and piercing.
Okay.
The second one is 16
Mm-hmm.
for 15 points.
Jesus.
Okay.
He's still up.
Yeah. Sorry, I am. Yeah.
Okay, the third one will also be on you. 11.
11 beats it.
Oh.
For
Remember, you said roll 2.
10.
1 second. I hit 0.
Okay, can you make me a con save with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Minus a d4.
Well, he does the enduring thing, I
Yeah.
guess, so he gets to 1.
Sure.
No, I'd already hit 1. I'd already hit 0, then gone to 1.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Like literally the attack before.
Well, I asked you if you hit 0. You need to read your abilities. The thing we were.
Oh yeah.
before.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, that's what the check was.
Yeah, but you don't hit. You don't get the first one. If...
Okay. Right.
Do you want
So
to describe it?
Yeah. So what you see with Archeron, he takes these rather gruely, nasty little hitsy witsy spiders all over him, and obviously like scratches his clothes being all ripped up. You've seen this scar on his neck pulse bigger and bigger, and as this kind of second and third one hits, there's a fundamental change in his body language, and there's hear this kind of the sound of tearing coming from within him as his arms start to extend, and you hear the ripping and popping of the flesh and of his bones, and he just completely changes what he looks like. And I'll post it into general, but as he stands there, kind of similar to what you saw with the image that he'd shown you just after the fight with the snake, Archeron has completely changed in his form. His fingers along with claws at the end, his glasses have snapped and fallen off his face, his teeth have extended into claws, and he's not the sweet little boy that you knew and loved. In front of you stands what can probably only be described as a malevolence. I'll post into general.
Sorry, what?
And as this happens, you see...
It's worse than a 3.
As I see Deirdre chuckle and says, "Now that's what I wanted." And she moves back a bit to about here.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
No.
No, damn it.
What's happening?
What's her turn? Maeve, it's you.
Uh-huh.
You're not traumatized.
Uh-huh.
May I just ask how people are reacting to this?
I'm a little bit
Is that the same guy?
It looks like Archeron, kind of.
You good, buddy?
You do not see any recognition or kind of response from him. His eyes are like the flip, so they're purple on where it's white before, and shock white in the middle where the iris was. The pupil is this piercing purple. His back is ripped out of his clothes as his spine is extended out of it. I think if he could answer, the answer would probably be no. He's not good, buddy.
You know,
I don't know, dude, you look pretty fine to me.
Pete,
You.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. Do it.
I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance.
Can you make that zone again? Just so I can...
Just so I can rearrange my character. So
No, just so I can make the circle so it fits. It's about right. About that, I think.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so Maeve, you drop this Sickening Radiance. A few things happen here.
I just need to read the... Sorry, before you say that, I need to read the... I need all of them to make a wisdom saving throw.
This is against Frightened, I assume.
Yeah. And I assume that she's also immune to it.
Does the wisdom saving throw, is that on targets you
No, it's everyone. It's when you...
who takes damage?
Actually, can you remind me? I think it's when you hit a target.
Yeah, it's when you hit a target. It just says, on each of your turns, if you hit a creature, you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail, it is frightened of you until the end of your next
force
turn.
You can force it. I'll allow it so you don't have to...
So I don't have to make the wisdom, I'll just get the card.
Yeah, so it's con saves for all of them.
Does the coffin have to take?
Yes, hold on.
Wait, what's she making a con save for?
Sickening Radiance.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So that's a fail.
I don't think that. She's gonna use her. She's gonna use her legendary resistance because she has another one of them still.
Oh,
but that's
fuck off!
She still takes damage.
She still takes half the damage and she can't heal.
And it's radiant, so surely that does more damage, no?
It
Not
stops her
allowed, not
healing,
vulnerable, yeah.
and she's not resistant to it. Con save for the bat. Why am I even rolling? Oh, the bat lives. The bat lives. Barely.
Way too excited for that.
I know. So out of 30 is 16.
Silence down.
Sun is down. Declan is also eviscerated.
Good.
Oh.
I'll just do an X there, because stuff. Let me just minus his health so I don't forget.
What the fuck is going on with Archeron?
Yeah.
And
I'm
Deirdre
wondering
takes
that
16, and she can't heal. Very nice.
I also need them to make wisdom saves.
Oh,
please.
yes, I'm sorry. Well, Declan doesn't, he's dead.
Poseidon's
Wisdom
down.
save, 23.
Down.
Well. The bat, where's the bat? 9, the bat is frightened. Oops.
And then I think...
What can I do for that one?
Let me just check, because I don't think necrotic will do anything to her, actually. Once a time you hit with an attack roll and deal damage, you can replace damage with necrotic damage. When in your form of dread... Go on.
I was going to say she's resistant to it.
Yeah.
Sickening Radiance. So I'm just looking for something.
I can send it if you want.
Okay, that's fine. When I get to move space. Okay, cool. On the giant bat's turn, I'm not even going to have it roll instead. It just does not have enough health to survive another, even if it saves. So I will just have the bat die. I won't remove the body because it's easier for me for now. Nice turn, Batman. Slab.
My turn.
Yes.
Can I add Maeve would have moved?
Yeah, that's fine. Also, Simon, I know you're unconscious, but you also do take. Wait, no, you succeeded, right? Or did you fail?
What?
The save.
I failed the save.
Okay. So you do have 1 point of exhaustion.
1 point. Yeah, I know.
Cool.
No, because I wanted to look at the spell as well, because I wanted to just in case you want to choose. It does say that it does it on the start of turns.
I know. So you'd technically be up until your turn.
Until my turn.
Which
but,
nothing could change though. So
yeah, it would still be 33 damage when I'm.
Yeah.
Reach my turn,
And even
yeah.
like with Deirdre, nothing changes anyway. So
Yeah.
I think it all still works.
Yeah.
Declan would still technically be alive, but I don't think it matters.
He wouldn't have got a turn until
He wouldn't have got turn
Till after
until
my turn.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I forgot one very crucial thing. The coffin takes damage. The coffin, which is vulnerable to
break?
radiant damage, breaks.
Yeah.
And I don't have
Sacrifice not in vain, baby.
and what I will do is I'll have like this. And anyone who can see Deirdre, 'cause I don't believe Sickly Radiance has like an obscuring feature to it.
It just means
actually
that they
brightens
don't.
them up. They glow a dim green.
Yes,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
yes,
So
yeah.
she can't go invisible. No.
Yeah. So you watch as this coffin breaks and is like magically disintegrated with the sickening radiance. You watch as Deirdre like clutches her stomach and begins to cough up like black decaying blood. And for the sake for you guys know, she's currently stunned.
Oh, nice.
What does stun give in terms of if you've taken damage?
Advantage and auto crits.
No, that's paralyzed.
Oh, that paralyzed.
Stunned is incapacitated.
Stunned, you have advantage on attack rolls
Advantage.
against and hold on, I gotta have.
The creature automatically fails strength and dex
Yeah.
saves.
Some creatures incapacitated, can't move, and it can speak only falteringly. The creature has automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Incapacitated means it can't take action or reactions, so she's just like there now. 4. Yeah, so she will lose her next turn.
What a shame.
Yeah, so Slab, what are you doing? Sorry.
So any of her saves is just normal then?
She automatically fails strength and dex.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Any other save is normal.
Any other save is normal.
Okay. I didn't know if they had like disadvantages or something.
No.
And
Don't bother getting me up because I take damage and stuff.
I know. I'm an hour.
And you automatically fail 2 death saving throws
1.
if you take damage.
It's only
It's
2
2
if
if it's
it's
a crit.
which if you attack a dying person with
If you
melee,
attack a dying
then-
creature, yeah. But he will take 1. That save. In it, like, instantly. Actually, no, you wouldn't. I'm sorry.
You would take the damage. It wouldn't be.
You would take the
failed death
damage, so it wouldn't be a failed death save. You would have to
save. It
roll.
would be
a death
worthwhile
save.
because she can't exit the pool while she's stunned, so
Yes.
she would continue to take the damage.
Because Sidon, you
dropping
would
it.
take the damage on your turn rather than.
okay.
So you
Yeah.
would, if he
Technically-
were.
You said technically he's still up at the minute.
Technically, he's still up.
Next turn he's down.
The next turn, he will be down.
I will
Unless-
be down.
Unless someone gives him fucking
I
all his
had
hit points
20.
back.
I had 27 HP.
So if Sidon, bump your health back to 27. If you can get what is it, 7 hit points, 6 hit points, you can stay up.
Yeah.
Which feels it's kind of cheesy, but it's fine. We read this.
Slap, you got this. You have healing word, right?
I have mass healing word. And healing word.
So yeah, Slap, what are you doing? Sun's almost. You get the sense Sun's about to die.
I'm about to die.
You see the future.
So I can save him?
Having flashbacks to his early childhood.
Yeah.
That careful mom bait.
So yeah, Sun's just about. It's
Yeah.
it's only
How
got
many?
Every
say?
minute at the start of my turn.
and you see Archeron to the side of you is like, what the
A
fuck?
zombie? Yeah.
But I wouldn't know what to do with that, as in like...
I'm here for it. I want to know what's cracking jacking.
Okay.
Very important question. Is Archon looking like he's about to toll the bells of
out
Notre
of
Dame?
contact, out of like game,
Ah.
is that Artron's downfall?
No.
So that is a completely
You saw as he. I mean, it's difficult to get the physiology of whatever the fuck, but you can see that as he like changed or transformed, he did regain some of those hit points.
Okay, so technically,
He's technically conscious.
yeah. So because that's how I'm going to as Slab would see it. It's like, oh, he's not down,
Yes, he's up.
but
Just
I don't know what
weird.
the fuck that is.
Yeah.
But upon seeing Sign almost at death, how much did you say that he needs to roll?
He needs to get
save?
7 points.
7?
He needs to get 7
I-
hit points.
I can guarantee that.
That's what they will say.
No, I can guarantee that.
Ow.
4th level healing word.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Do you...
Or a third.
I think he should be good with the third, but
No, I said I can guarantee it with a 4th.
Yeah.
Because obviously if I roll
So you're on
ones,
27. He needs to get 7 hit points. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to roll a 3rd level.
okay.
Uh,
So no matter what, you won't die.
Go down.
13.
13.
and then I get a bonus action.
I'm gonna just take the damage from the Sickening Radiance. I'm on 7.
I'll go give a bardic inspo to Sidon.
Isn't healing word a bonus action?
Healing word is about.
Oh,
Sidon
it's bonus
with
action.
a
My
bonus,
bad,
yeah.
my bad. I get an action then.
You have an action. Yeah.
Well, I can't do any spells.
You can
But
cantrip.
you can change
cantrip.
it to can't he change his action to a bonus action
Nah,
if he wants to?
but
I don't know James does that rule. I
Pew,
don't
pew.
usually. On Deirdre. Okay, go.
yeah, let's see.
Advantage
definitely hits.
because of the stun.
What's that? Automatic
You have
crit.
advantage. No,
No.
you have advantage because she is stunned.
Advantage stun.
So, you know, crit fishing.
Yeah, which I didn't get.
26 does hit then.
For 4 damage.
4 damage. Second one. Oops. 19 hits. Which apparently cannot take reactions, so.
And that was just a crit fishing.
Yep. He's loading. Well, number 10. She
that's
is
not bad.
not looking great.
Oh.
You.
Uh,
I think that's the most damage Slav has done with Eldritch Blast.
is that your turn?
Yes.
On Bryn's turn, she's going to walk up and use a strength check to try and pull Cassian out of the water.
Thank you.
Blood.
She can't get any closer to Deirdre without taking damage, and she doesn't want to go near Archon, respectfully.
Or maybe it's like approaching slowly.
Athletics.
Sneaking up.
Nat 20 for a 25.
Oh, nice.
She drags him back to there, and he's currently on the ground,
Planking.
prone. Deirdre is stunned. She loses her turn. She does not take the second radiant damage again because this would be the turn she took
This
it.
wouldn't be the damage,
But
yeah.
she
Wait,
is
she
stunned.
doesn't take it?
Well, she
she
did
already
take.
took it.
She already took it, but
Yeah.
I did it earlier.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
meant to go on. It's meant to go on the
Meant to
start
go.
of that
It
turn.
meant to. It should have gone now, but it's fine.
By the way, she takes. She needs to make. What is it? Constitution save, I think.
For what?
For my dagger that I hit her with.
Oh shit, Jesus.
DC 15 Constitution
18.
save.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, she's still in the range. So if she does get another turn, she.
If only if it was a strength or dex, whoa.
Yeah. But yeah, that is her turn. Sidon, you're alive.
Yeah,
Just about.
I run down. Astral punch. She's no longer stunned, is she?
She's no longer stunned.
Astral punch. Stunning strike.
23 hits. She will use her reaction to.
She can't use reactions, can she?
She's not
No,
stunned.
she's
anymore.
not stunned anymore.
She lost her full turn, but at the end of her turn, she's no longer
Okay.
stunned. She will use her reaction to try and bare fang. So can you just make roll again? Just.
Yeah. Damn it.
12 misses.
Okay.
Second attack.
Hold on. Can I do something?
Fuck.
What? If you're saying silvery bulbs, that's not how the spell works.
Okay.
Because you take the lower roll. So Sidon would just take the lower roll if you roll lower.
Well, no, on this one here, though.
I don't know. Silvery bulbs wouldn't help because it'd have to be higher. Is that your turn?
Just moving back a little bit.
Okay.
35, 40, 45.
Cool. That's your turn?
Yep.
The
Cast.
idea, yeah, because the idea
Oh,
was I was going to say Silver Bulb one attack, and they give him the advantage, and then he gets the advantage for his next attack.
That's right, don't matter.
Next to Sidon, I'll use my bonus action to use my last Channel Divinity to regain a second level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to first level Guiding Bolt on the vampire.
Go for it.
Do I get advantage because of second gradients?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Do you have hero
that's a
points?
shame. Yeah, I'll use one.
Roll some
Might as
damage.
well. 46, and
Oh
the next
my god, that's
attack
awful.
against her has advantage.
Cool, she's not looking good. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Please, lair action.
Lair
Don't
action.
fuck everything up.
Listen, I'm not going to do Hunger of an Hour again. I could, but I won't.
I can't cast sunlight, so please don't.
She is. So you see these shadows like snake across the ground. Side and run. As you.
I was going to eat them up.
I'll say who would it go
Noodles.
for? Yeah, try and go for Cass.
Wait, what?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You see these shadows coalesce and spike up from the ground to try and hit your foot. There's like black spike of energy. Attack? Nat 1. Doesn't matter.
You might be surprised, but that misses.
Crazy. That is the layer action though. Drac.
Yeah, let's see if I can make it to her. Yes.
Remember,
I
if you will
can.
walk into the Sickening Radiance.
Yeah,
And then you will take that.
Drac doesn't care.
Okay. Wow.
Do I
So
need
that
to
would
re-roll
help
the
you.
damage?
You will need to roll the damage when he walks in. If he walks in.
Yeah, he's gonna run over to her.
Yeah, so can you roll some damage? Make me a con save, Drac.
Con save.
You should want to succeed this one. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I do.
So you take 16 points of radiant damage.
60. Apply. And after that, I'm gonna hit her.
Mhm.
And at the same time, I'm just gonna shout at her, "What did you do to...
What did you do to
What did you do to Archie?" And then...
What did you do to me?
18.
Where are they? 18 hits.
And then I'm gonna use that you said to me that... What was
Yeah.
it? Bloody Infusion, I think
Uh-huh.
the name was?
They bet you've never used.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
since-
so low down at the character sheet.
So
So
that's
it's that plus... I guess I rolled
it's
it
your
like
hit dice, so it's like it's a d10. Yeah, 11. It's necrotic damage.
Yeah.
So it's halved. But how do you want to do this?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I'll
Because she had 5 health.
then, just for fun of it, he's gonna drag in his bone sword in his arm again. Just put his massive hand on her head, and then you just hear ching, and you see the sword stick out of her head, and a lightning bolt comes through it like.
Oh, nice. So you do that as she falls to the ground, and you see smoke begin to form around her. But we'll get to that in a minute. Is that the end of your turn, Drac?
Yeah, since I moved and everything. Yeah.
So just us as well.
Mhm.
Technically, we had already won the battle the minute she couldn't move out that sickening radius.
Yeah, pretty much. She couldn't heal. She was stuck there. Drac, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Damn, Maeve, why didn't you do this earlier?
Archer.
Because I didn't want to kill everyone.
At a 4th level, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere, and I'm going to bounce it from Maeve to Cassian to Slab to Cass, and then to Sidon.
Jesus.
you-
4d6
Jesus
psychic
Christ.
damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Against
Save.
deck save. Yeah, deck save.
Dex save for everyone.
I not automatically pass, but I automatically take half damage.
Dex
Dex
save.
saves.
I'm going to cast
Cassian
Silvery
will use his one and
barb.
only legendary resistance to succeed.
Silvery Barbs
Actually-
on the only one who passed with Maeve, so I can get advantage on my next attack.
Hold on.
Which I still give him
Take
disadvantage.
20?
So for those who fail,
20 psychic damage.
so the only person
17. Okay.
thing you use is hero point to succeed. So Cass, you take
No
20.
damage.
Everyone else takes 10. Oh, you take none side because
Evasion.
evasion. Nice. So Cassian takes 10. The rest of you take that's his. Oh no, not his 8 hit points.
I'll take 10.
Just using that for the sphere for now, so I can
Yeah.
move it there.
Ultron, no! What are you doing?
Archon, I believe the end of turn you pick a save.
I do make a save.
No longer that minus from everything. It's just a flat con save.
Is it against the current total or the original total?
I think it's against the original. So I believe
Against
that's
the
a
10.
success.
Yeah. After that has happened, you see the weird warped, stretched apparition shrink kind of back into what you would normally see for Archon. However, he's kind of stood there in these ripped clothes, looking absolutely baffled, confused, and looks down at himself, doesn't seem to know what's going on.
Ashford did
like
more
the Hulk.
damage to me than all the enemies combined.
Beth, can I ask, do you drop the sickening radiance? Because B's still in it. Cool.
No,
Uh,
screw you, Drac. You take more damage.
Learn from your mistake.
So as Archeron comes back to himself, Drac, it will say like simultaneously, Archeron does that thing, and Drac, everyone looks around and sees Drac do that final blows, like skewering Deirdre through the neck and head. As you like pull the blade away, you see she falls to the ground. And you see that all of these shadows that have been on the edge of your vision this entire time and sometimes going to attack, begin to coalesce and form around Deirdre, or the body of Deirdre. You see she begins to get like cocooned in smoke as you hear something. Like a voice. It sounds like the roar of thunder and the breaking of bones.
That's not
and
good.
everyone can realize that a language is being spoken. And I will ask. I'll say, Sidon, you recognize the language even though you can't speak it. The language is Abyssal.
Oh.
Does anyone speak Abyssal? Have a way to
Track
speak
does.
Abyssal?
Nope.
I think.
Infernal.
Infernal.
Wasn't it Slab who could speak Abyssal for some weird reason?
No. Common
No.
and Goblin.
Oh.
It's Archer on the comprehended language.
Yeah,
Yeah, near
that's-
different languages. Yeah,
Do
I
you gonna
don't
cast
know. Are we still in initiative?
it? Semi, not really. You can cast it if you like.
I
Sort
don't
of,
think that would be his first thought, if I'm being honest.
that's fair.
But
I mean, that's fine.
wakes up, it's like, I must know what that means.
You get those, James.
Okay.
So as you hear this sound, this like dark, guttural language, the roar of thunder, the breaking of bones, and you feel your heartbeats begin to quicken as the shadowed body of Deirdre begins to like writhe and twitch. The space where her mouth was opens, and you see
Anesthesia.
and you see shadows reach from it and split her jaw. You see two large arms burst out from her humanoid form, and it begins to swell, becoming larger and bestial, with the wings of a bat and the teeth of a saber-tooth coming from the mouth of this demonic beast. You see, wreathed in chaos, the black stone chamber cracks, the ground breaks as rubble and red mist begins to engulf the area. The coffin, broken, fades away, and the red sphere, or almost like a red beating heart, takes its place. You feel yourself, your heart's beating quickly with adrenaline, and in the center where the pool of blood was, it begins to almost magnetically circle, forming a disc of red energy with a smooth red gem in the middle. And as these shadows break, you see this chaotic, demonic entity in front of you, hungry and feral. This beast takes the place of where Deirdre was, and you guys are back in the initiative. Same.
Oh my
rolls.
god, it's
I rolled
Man-Bat.
again. The image is in the roll 20.
Is it wearing that ring in?
No.
So I'm just leaving it because I think I've seen it before. That's cool.
It's just a cool image I found. But yeah,
Please
so
say that ring is the same that I gave to Sidon.
it can't be mean, but in Abyssal, it's being a bitch. The first person to react is Sidon. What do you do?
I wasn't prepared
It's
for it
short
to be
rest,
my
I just
turn
hope it
first.
doesn't attack us.
How high up is it?
It's
just floating there, or
no, it's standing. It's on
How
the
tall
ground.
is it?
It's about 15 feet tall. The wings probably to the sides, like the weird like frills, like spines at the back, probably go to about 20.
Jesus.
So it's big. Like Drac, you're looking up, and it's like you're probably the height of its mouth when it's leaning down.
I run over
Just
to
gotta
it.
think, this is a weird feeling.
Is this how Slab feels?
No. Slab feels as tall as he wants
Does it? Okay, so I've run over to it. Does it look like it's aggressive?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just saying if it's
Pete,
like.
Pete, what a question.
He wants to woo it. He wants to get a deal with it.
If I'm gonna get in trouble by
He's
the
gonna
party,
waggle
if
his
they put me
eyebrows
in
at
the
it and be like,
face.
"Sup, baby? How you doing?"
to. Are you going to punch it?
So, just to
You
re-
smell like sulfur. That's my biggest turn
just
on.
to re-describe the space. You've almost like the room's broken, There's rubble around. There's this weird orb where the blood was before, like this circling, like magnetically circling thing with a red orb in the middle that looks very much like the orb that is on Cassian's claw and the one that Maeve wears on the ring. And then at the back...
the ring's damaged, isn't it? The ring's not
yes,
doing it anymore,
but it's still there. It was like cracked, it didn't break. And then at the back of the room, there is like a beating heart.
Oh,
So I thought it cracked when, like, broke fully when
Cassian's broke fully. Cassian's broke fully when Ilana used the thing on it. Maeve's, it didn't break fully, but it is like cracked.
Okay.
But yeah, Sudden Review.
I'm going to punch with my Astrolams.
Make an attack roll.
17.
17 hits.
8.
8 points of damage.
I'll hit it again.
Daring today, are we?
Yeah. 25, and I'm going to use Stunning Strike.
Go for it.
So as the Astrolabe comes in, it sort of morphs a little bit into more of like a point and just sort of bops him. 10 damage.
10 points damage.
And
You
a Constitution.
So as you punch, you feel like this thing's got like very thick hide. It's almost like it's like the coarsest, densest like skin or fur that a creature has. As you punch, you hit spot like this should work to stun it. But this thing's physiology is so weird and strange. You don't get a good impact, and you get the sense this thing cannot be stunned.
Oh.
At least not by you.
Whip your tits out. See what is it still outside?
Ooga!
Resistance. Silence abilities.
Okay, so that central stone.
Yeah.
It's sort of in between two tiles. Is it within 10 feet of me, or is it not?
I would say you can be here. You can be here if you want. I would say it'd be on the one to the side.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm just gonna bonus action. Not gonna spend a flurry of blows on it. I'm gonna bonus action and smack it with the Astrolabe.
Okay. 19 hits.
19.
It looks very much like an infected nipple.
Mm.
Doesn't it, though?
Oh no!
See what I mean?
Hey guys, you should break it then.
Thanks, I hate it.
You
Slams
punch,
it, yeah.
you punch, and you see it does begin to start cracking.
Okay. Did the monster have any reaction to
Did we
that
skip
cracking?
my turn?
The initiative went back to the top. So
Okay, cool.
where was Archer on? So sort of, but it was kind of. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Cass.
We're breaking the crystal now?
I'm just doing whatever. I'm
Oh,
just
shit.
doing things.
What?
Oh, hang on. 1 minute. Okay. You need to move, Cass. You need to move really quick because you're stood next to my flaming sphere of psychic damage. If you end your turn there, you're going to take that 46 again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm over here.
Also,
Sounds-
Pete, you were moments away from having to roll the new character, by the way. I'll tell you why later. I was about to counterspell the healing word. I was like, should
James messaged me saying, "Should I counterspell it?"
Oh.
Slap's healing word. I was like, "It's up to you. I'm not going to be the one to do that."
And then he called me a weakling when I didn't.
I'm calling you a weakling that you didn't.
No, I couldn't. I was like,
designed. I've got one ready.
It's fine.
No.
Cass, what are you doing?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going to
certain
healing word
Nightwind.
silent.
What
And I'm
do you want?
going to attack the sphere with my crossbow.
Okay, so Simon, we get 7.
Definitely
you can't spell that
farting in
one.
the night.
18 hits. Oh, 7, half to 3. Cool.
Most definitely Dutch of it.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
It is the beast's turn. Boost! It's going to make one attack on... First one on Drac, and the second will be on Sidon.
I should do 30 damage and
It's
I
a
just wasted
15
the
hit?
spell slot.
Nope.
If it misses, it'll go for the second one on you as well. 12 also misses. Wow, this thing's doing great.
This guy has higher chance to hit and
and rolled, and I think I missed once maybe with Deirdre. It's fine.
Yeah.
But that's his turn. Drac, it's you.
Oh, nice.
You've still got all the right.
Let's see. Yeah.
So I forgot to add, on its turn, it does begin to heal some of those wounds.
Oh no. That's not good.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. Shut the fuck up.
I'll drink my milk chocolate then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rouge.
The question. Taking a healing potion is a bonus action, right?
Yeah. For us.
I can hear you swallowing that milk. I don't know
Did
what.
you hear that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just like you said it.
I think it was because I was about to talk.
It wasn't the glugging, it was when you opened your mouth.
Yeah, it's
film in your mouth, doesn't it? And I can see that.
Sorry.
It's legitimately. It's that's what you call milk voice.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my
I
potion.
believe I gave that out for free.
So
nice.
I get 9 back. 9 apply, and then just gonna delete that one. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it.
Go for it.
Surprise, surprise. 19.
Surprise, surprise.
19 hits.
6 piercing, 5 lightning.
So it takes that piercing full, and you see that lightning does hit it, but like some of it glances off the skin, so it does take a bit of damage.
Yeah, I was gonna roll for the knife anyway, so 24 for the knife.
Yep.
So it take 8 piercing, 3 necrotic, and 2 ice damage.
So the cold and the necrotic are resisted, so it is 2. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yes. Oh fuck! Can I just add the infusion thingy on the knife?
Brand of. Wait, what thing?
No.
Oh yes,
bloody
yes, you can.
infusion.
Yes, yeah, you can.
So 9 more necrotic damage.
So half to 4. Cool.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Now I'm done.
It's Cassian's turn. The first time that he's actually able to do something.
Presumably no longer prone. Right.
He's no longer. No, I'll say he stood up while, whatever the fuck was happening. So he will stand up, and he will. Oh Jesus! What can he do?
Go for the gem, because he does necrotic, doesn't he?
He doesn't do necrotic unless he bites.
Oh yeah.
Bite the gem.
It's like it's like a dog biting a beach ball. No, he will stand up. Oh, he's up. He will like walk forward. Oh, he won't move next. I almost moved him next to the thing. And he will attempt to command this thing, just to try and give you guys a turn. And he will just say, "Grovel." So this thing makes a wisdom.
I'm gonna silvery barbs it. It's not
creature.
The creature.
I was gonna say. So what
shit. Okay.
5.
Okay.
It's grovel. Oh, it will be grovel.
Give myself
grovel.
advantage on the attack.
Okay.
On my next attack.
That is Cassian's turn. Artron.
Okay, cool. I get my reaction back now, which is handy. How tall? This thing you said is really tall, right?
It's the tip of the wings, 15 feet. Oh, sorry, tip of the wings, 20 feet. It's about 15 feet up its back.
Okay. So I'm gonna chuck my flaming sphere at it, so it needs to make a dex save. I'm gonna put it there because otherwise I won't be able to see it. But it does reach.
19.
But it takes half of the 4d6,
So I will put
which
it
is
back.
psychic, which is 17. So that's half down to 8.
Down to 8. Cool.
And then as my main action, I'm going to second level chromatic orbit with. Do I risk
I'll
it?
allow you to make a check.
But I can do radiant with my chromatic orb. Can't
Okay,
I?
I was to say make a check to see if you can.
Oh, I
Yes.
can't. Yeah.
What like
I'm
this is
gonna
just
say
like a free
radiant.
action.
I'm gonna-
15. You think radiant probably wouldn't be resisted. It might be a gamble. Thunder. might do it. It's got big ears, maybe.
Good shout, yeah. Oh no, the query was whether I go for magic missile because that definitely hits, but I potentially do more damage with a with a chromatic orb, but then I run the risk of thinking, let's go for the big old ears thunder. Let's do it. Let's do it. Second level.
You have advantage on this as well.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, second level. Yeah, chromatic orb. Okay. Yes. Oh, fuck off.
And you have hero point.
Oh, yeah. Hero points getting used. Last one.
So second level, it's thunder damage. So you throw this thing, and you watch as it impacts it and deals a lot more damage than you're expecting, as this seems to reverberate like through the skull of this thing. It is vulnerable to thunder damage.
Cool. Guys, yell at it.
His only weakness.
Is that your turn?
That is my full
Let's
turn.
attack his self-esteem.
Maybe it's you.
I was gonna do something, but I don't know if it's gonna have any effect whatsoever, and I don't want to waste my fucking turn because it takes so long to get around to me, and I missed one. But can I ask before I do it, and you can feel free to just tell me to fuck off, and I'll do it anyway. If I cast Dispel Magic on this thing in the middle, is it gonna do anything?
You get the sense that a Dispel Magic probably wouldn't.
Okay, then I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast this and the creature.
Okay, one for each. The orb and the creature?
Yeah.
Cool. I moved my hands like you could see me.
First one was the orb, second one was the creature.
Both hit. Oh, wait, sorry. The 9 doesn't. Sorry, I read the 23 and 15 like it was 2.
Right, okay, then take the first roll.
What was the...
The 23 hits, and I rolled for damage, and it was 8.
23 was the creature or the orb? Sorry.
So it was the orb, and then the creature.
Okay, so the 23 hits the creature for 8.
I'm also going to add because we were talking about the ring, and then it reminded me. I have hit this thing, so I need to have it make a wisdom save. And I can use the
okay, things
ring.
Are frightened. It doesn't matter.
Oh, and that's my turn.
Cool. Since it's actually looking pretty hurt, surprisingly. I thought it was going to last longer. Slab.
Okay.
Up itself.
I was going to, but I can't be bothered.
Well, I take it Archon did basically shout.
Yeah. Shout at it.
Yeah. I'm going to get a sense that.
Oh, yeah, you have shouted. Sorry.
Yeah.
Finally!
Could you get the? Oh, no, you can't.
Not without getting dragged.
What?
The orb and the creature,
Yeah.
but probably not without getting dragged.
No, because it's a 10-foot radius.
You got this, Jack.
It depends on how much damage it's gonna make.
Well, it will probably be a lot of damage. Because I'm considering just trying to kill the thing.
More than 35 damage?
I think he's angling it just on the creature, not on you, Dre. I think you're right.
It could do more than 35 damage. I mean...
I would say do it.
Dude, do the big boy. Just do the big boy. Level 4 it.
That's what I was thinking.
Cover your ears.
Do it.
But it is a con save.
For just the creature?
I'll YOLO in it and to see if it would blow Drat back.
It's up to you. You could get
to get the orb, I'd have to get Pete.
Well, no, I'd allow that you could move it slightly, so you could get Drac, the orb, and the creature without getting Sidon. I just want to hit Sidon.
I was going to say, that's where it'd have to be.
Well, like, that shows the center of it. I'd allow it to be, like, slightly different, so you could, if you wanted to.
Like here, like this.
Yeah, sort of like that. Yeah, that works. If you just, it was up slightly, yeah. If you want to.
So, like, there. Well, obviously, I'm just trying to...
Yeah, that.
Unless
you want to hit Sidon.
Or you could just hit here and blow the creature up and kill it.
Oh no, I just have to hit here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire it here.
Okay. Con save?
Yes, a DC 16 con.
So
Yes,
I'm
we saved.
confused. Should
Or-
I also?
You're fine. You're fine,
Yeah,
Jack. It's
you're
just a
fine.
thing.
Okay.
It would have been alright anyway.
15 doubled to 30, halved to
You
15.
just say 15.
Yeah. I'm aware I could have said just 15. It has more gravitas when I say that.
Actually, shit. Oh,
That's
that's
a really
so
low roll.
lucky.
171.
4 foot shattered. Oh, that
Yeah.
is.
It could have been a maximum of 40.
Yeah.
You get the sense if
Yeah.
you did that again? Probably get it.
That
Slab.
sucks, dude.
I know, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Slab, is that your turn?
I'm going to give a bardic
Mhm.
to looking at the turn order.
Mhm.
What do you mean turn order?
Well,
I think
seeing
I might
as
still already have a bardic.
no, I haven't given you a word. No, I didn't because I used
Used a
healing word. Didn't
Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah,
just to
never
keep
mind.
you up.
What? I have to keep refresh myself on these.
Read your character sheet before you go into D&D.
Says
Oh,
you.
Who does that?
The thing is, I do.
I feel sorry for Bryn, who has not really been able to contribute much to this
She
fight.
got Cassian out of the pool,
Oh yeah, true.
That is true.
which did stop Deirdre from getting another turn.
I don't
Well,
think it
we
did. Wasn't
did-
she in the?
Didn't we?
No, it would have, because she would have got
Okay.
rid of the start. It would have, yeah.
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, but didn't we destroy the coffin? I thought the coffin was also giving it the
The whammies.
the whammies. Yeah.
Never mind. She did nothing.
Poor Bryn. I feel really bad for her. She probably can't even get into melee.
I think she just about can, but I don't want her to kill her.
I'll give it to sliding, considering obviously, basically before that he turns to a man bat.
Man bad.
Sidon was basically dead. It was like I was just going to shout to Sidon, "Don't die!"
That's fair.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. This is a question for the group. Do you want Bryn to try and kill it, or do you want Bryn to go for the orb?
Do it.
Do it.
What? There was two options there. You
Kill
said
it.
do
Kill
it.
it. Kill it. Kill it.
Yeah, I would say
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
I mean,
Stop
Deirdre was the
it.
big foot, so. So Bryn is gonna run up and attempt to hit it. Nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he's
nice.
dead.
Come on, yeah, we want to see these numbers.
Second
We
level
wanna see
smite.
these numbers,
It's
yeah.
a demon, so it
with
is.
extra goodies. What's
It's
that like? 10d8.
No.
Yeah,
It's 2d8 for the basic damage, plus. Because it's second level, so it's 4d8. It is 10d8.
Yeah,
10d8
yeah.
plus 3.
It'd be hilarious if you rolled
Plus-
all ones on it and you got
I
less
think-
than 15 damage.
Yeah. Plus 8. What is it? 8d8.
Well, it's
Plus-
4 for the smite and then 2
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
weapon, yeah.
Well, yeah, I got it. So it is 49
Oh,
points of radiant
Jesus.
damage.
fucking Christ.
Yeah, she got what? She did one thing.
Yeah, that's a
she
beautiful-
was saving it up. So
I
she,
feel like Popeye winding up a punch.
the entire fight.
Full health.
Why I order?
That would have taken Sudden out from full health.
So you see,
One hit.
she charges forward, and as she's running, she throws the shield down to get a two-handed attack, and jumps, hits down, cleaves the arm/wing off of this thing, goes straight through the neck as you hear this pulse of radiant yellow energy as these shadows vanish from the space. For an instant, the entire room is lit with gold. As this creature, these shadows dissolve, and it is utterly disintegrated, leaving only the unscarred yet lifeless body of Deirdre laying there, and everyone is out of initiative.
She did.
And she's
Did
just
she
dead,
end
dead. Like,
on
her
that?
body's dead.
Sorry?
Did she end her turn then?
No, she since she was moving with it, like inside of it, if that makes sense.
No, what I'm saying is she's technically in the range of that flaming sphere.
Oh, Jesus.
I will drop concentration, but I don't know if this is the end of it.
It's the end, I'll tell you, it's the end.
Right, okay.
Don't just told me she's dead.
So this beast is killed, and you see Deirdre lying there, behind at the other end of the room where this heartbeat was. You watch as it dissolves and like melts into smoke and like black liquid, as it decays and vanishes. The only thing left being the orb in the center of the room.
Just from that, if you don't name this episode Smoke and Mirrors, I swear to God.
We've already had one called Smoke and
I think
Mirrors,
I've already named it
Have
Smoke
we?
and Mirrors in my Wildman campaign.
Oh, definitely one from Strahd.
I think from a Wildman campaign there was an episode called Smoke and Mirrors.
There was 100% one for Strahd as well.
Yeah. So as the combat ends,
Every campaign has to have one, Tyrano. That's not an excuse.
You all take a breath, and I'll ask you, what are you doing?
Don't tell me what I'm
Just
doing.
say
I don't need to
what-
breathe.
What melted? Sorry, was it? You said something melted.
There was
It
a
wasn't-
heart at the back of the room.
Oh, sorry, I haven't scrolled up that far. Okay, sorry, I was just.
I'll just.
And
You said the nipple's still there, didn't you?
The nipple is still there. I hate it. What I'll say is,
I get more joy from that than from the vampire scrubs.
I'm glad. So as Deirdre dies, and you will take a second to be like, "Is it done?" Maeve, you sorry?
Does Deirdre turn to smoke, or is she just
No,
dead? Like, as
she
her body
just dies. She's like still lying there. Maeve,
Yeah.
you see the completely lifeless body of Deirdre, and you're like, she's a vampire, she could get back up. But what gives you specifically the nod to it is that you see the remnants of Deirdre's spirit like stand up. This like shadowy version of her, and you see she walks just before like the circle orb of blood and is just staring at it.
Okay. I can't physically interact with these things, can I? Like touch them?
No.
Don't make me take pity on this bitch. I'm gonna walk over and just stand on the other side of it, staring at her to see if she notices.
You see she doesn't notice, but you can see she's like muttering something under her breath.
Do I need to make a check to find out what that is?
So you like look at like you read her lips, and I can very, very vaguely hear it. And you see she's saying, "Needs to go. I've done enough. Betrayal, sacrifice. The end of it all. I deserve death. Please, kill me. An orb. Break it. Let me be free. Give him a chance. End the blight. I'm sorry. My fault. An orb. Break it." And he just repeats.
I'm gonna break the orb.
I wanted to touch it. I wanted to...
No! No! You're not allowed! Bad Sidon! Stop touching things!
what?
This is the problem!
I just wanted to have a look!
No!
Let me have a look at the orb!
You're not looking at the orb!
Hellish Rebuke at 9th level.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this thing until it stops. I don't care. We're not in a thing. I'm just gonna keep casting Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Do you need me to roll them?
Actually,
Like,
that only
I had-
targets creatures.
No.
What?
I just wanted
James,
to like touch
shut
it.
the fuck
See if
up.
I
Yeah, I know.
heard
I
anything.
before.
Yeah,
James.
I know, nothing.
Hush, James.
Yeah.
That's
That's why I said the actually.
I'm aware. I just wanted to be quiet. So you...
Man, I'm gonna hyperventilate.
I
Please
just
don't.
wanted to put my hand on it. I just-
I'm gonna do this for flavor, and you're all gonna shut the fuck up and listen to me, okay? Maeve is gonna lay her hands on this thing. I don't know if that's gonna affect her. Is that gonna affect her?
No.
Okay, she's gonna lay her hands on this thing, touch it. I don't care if that gives a disadvantage. I don't give a shit. Okay, and you're gonna watch as the same. Shut up.
Just say.
You're gonna watch as the same like crackling energy that comes out of her hands when she casts Eldritch Blast. She's just like firing these fucking things off and trying to crack this thing.
Wait, whoa, let me just
No,
hold it.
no!
I want to see.
I'm gonna hold my.
Let's
I'm
see if
gonna
I can
take.
get a connection
I'm gonna
to
take
something.
one hand off the orb and hold it up to Sidon and hold the action to cast Eldritch Blast if he takes a step closer. I don't care. I don't care anymore.
So you Maeve spends probably not too long. It had 40 health. Probably like maximum of 18 to 20 seconds.
I just wanted to see.
No.
Like destroying the orb. You watch
done.
it. You watch it crack and break with each hit. I'm trying to read. I have it in my notes somewhere. I just can't find it. You watch with each hit, like it cracks. You see like this weird light glow from the inside as it breaks, and after 15 to 20 seconds, you fire that last Eldritch Blast, and you watch as it disintegrates and is completely, I guess the word is like abjured, broken. There's nothing left of it. And at the same time, you see, you feel, Maeve, the ring on your hand break. Like it shatters at the same time as the orb. And so does the gem on Cassian's other claw. It breaks at the same time, in the same pattern. And in that moment, Maeve, you're like woozy for a second. Like you take a step back just by having that ring on you as it breaks. If anyone's looking over, you see and hear Cassian fall to the ground unconscious.
Is Cassian dead? Is he dead?
I'm going to rush over and
Technically, he's
immediately
already
cast. Okay, super death. And
Well, he's
I'm
not
going
actually
to
dead.
cast...
You can see he is breathing. Like he is unconscious, like
For real,
exhaustion.
come down there and murder you.
I said he was unconscious, not dead.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you want, I can kill him for you.
Fuck off.
Take a look at Steelers King.
You see, just I have to wait. You back?
Begrudgingly, yes.
Glad people are having fun. You watch as as similar to, not similar, I shouldn't say that. Cassian lying there, you see shadows rising from him. All of you see this, like the shadows that were around the room that bound you at the beginning, things like that, are rising from him. And these shadows begin to swirl around all of you. It's not invasive, but they are moving quickly nonetheless. And very quickly you all begin to see flashes of thoughts and feelings and memories. Some of them are vaguely familiar to you, but most are unfamiliar, as if looking through another person's eyes. At first, you all see a man, a half-elven man, looking in a mirror with peach-coloured skin, brown auburn-coloured hair, wearing a suit with a proud smile. You recognize the recently appointed Lord Cassian Aurelius with a fresh face and a mind to make the city of Crowntop a better place. And then you see him turn to one side in the mirror as if hearing a voice somewhere elsewhere, and he sort of walks off and leaves. Your vision is still locked onto the mirror, and you can't tell whether it's moments, whether it's hours, whether it's days, whether it's seconds. But you hear the door open again, and you see from one side Cassian walks back in. Or at least you assume Cassian walks back in, since you can only see the shadow of a man looking at the mirror. The image flickers, and you see yourself mirrored in the glass, in the reflection. Your memories are dancing on the surface of your thoughts, and a warmth overtakes you. It's strange. And I will ask each of you, in any order that you would wish, what's a memory from your character's history that always makes them smile?
This is that awkward thing now where nobody wants to go
Good
first.
question to just.
I don't know. If you would like, I can go first,
if
but go
no
ahead,
one
Jack.
wants. Yeah, sure. I guess it's just me who sees this, or
It remains to be seen.
yeah. Well, anyway, I think it's gonna be the moment when Drac gets his sword from his dad. Like I see you now as a man, and that day he was just really, really proud. So yeah, I think that's what Drac will see.
Nice.
Who's next? It's one of them where you don't want to chime in just in case someone else starts talking.
But you're talking now.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt. if you
Me?
have something.
Yeah, you volunteered for speaking first.
You volunteered as
I-
tribute from that.
Don't worry, I already had it. It's basically, as in, it's a flashback to where, because obviously Slab's like that sort of person who like, it's hard, you know how teasing jokes and stuff like that, you know, and like the inappropriate jokes. He's doing that to his cousin Brick. To the point where, you know, Brick's getting infuriated by it, but it just makes him laugh. As in, like, you know, family teasing and stuff like that. But yeah.
Nice.
Archeron, get this image of a very sad and lonely little boy. Probably, when I say little, probably about like 12, 13. As he goes digging through his like dad's magical like items and stuff. Like, you know, he was a priest, so he has these things. He comes across a scroll, a fine familiar, and he gets all the stuff he saves up, all his pocket money, to get all of the incense that he needs over time to try and cast this spell, to try and bring a familiar into this world. And after weeks and weeks of preparation and time and effort, he sits down and spends at midnight, spends time casting this spell, and porridge arrives, and it's the first time that he's ever had a proper friend.
Aww. And your parents thought you were smoking weed because of all the incense.
Silent would be probably during his travels, helping a very, very small settlement, something like maybe 2 or 3 houses, like basically just a street, from like a couple of wild animals, and they just thank him and give him some food for his journeys, where he just, as he walks on, with like the people in the background just being very thankful that he's helped, and him just sort of waving goodbye to them all after having like a nice hot meal and a bath for the first time in a while, because that happens a lot, where he just travels until he finds a place that allows him to stay the night. Yeah. So he's thankful to them, they're thankful to him, and that's his memory.
Cass and Maeve.
Yeah, I have one, if Maeve wants to go last.
I will wait.
Yeah. So you see 60-year-old Cass working really hard in the kitchen. She has cut her fingers. She has just ingredients all over her, and she just presents this not quite great looking plate of curry to her mom. And her mom takes a single bite and just says nailed it, and Cass beams out, so proud that she finally managed to do the final recipe.
You would see this little dot of like a 12, 13-year-old Maeve, and she would be kind of coyly sitting on the edge of a bed next to this other young girl of a similar age, with this grey skin and like silvery sort of hair and these horns, and they'd just be like laughing and like messing around, but you would see that the girl that was with Maeve would be like sat behind her, running a comb through this long white hair, while Maeve like is sitting with this open book, just reading aloud to this other girl, and then they both kind of pull these faces as if they're like disgusted, and then fall into like heaps of laughter on the bed. And yeah.
And this will give it away, because you all see another memory, because you all have been seeing bits of those memories that you all just shared. You see another memory. See the memory of a ceremony with many sort of younger recruit soldiers wearing green and golden armor. A woman that some may recognize to be the High General Lyra Valorous of the Verdant Shield, speaking to them all, giving them a speech. You see a statue hundreds of feet tall flanking her of Tarment, the god of war. You see that this woman comes around giving each candidate a symbol of the Verdant Shield, and in the reflection of this brooch, you can see the reflection of a younger Bryn, smiling wide and looking at it with this like sense of joy that like fills her face. And as you all see these memories, there are flashes of friends, some you don't recognize, some you do, and then you see the mirror in front of you goes black, and a bright spot in the center of it begins to glow with each thought and memory that is passed on to it, and that you have shown to each other. And then as you're looking at this, there is a sense of a gut-wrenching sorrow, making your mouths dry with anguish. And now you're compelled, but you're not forced to share a memory that instills your character with a strong negative emotion, be it anger, pain, sorrow, or something else.
You say we're not forced.
Include embarrassment.
You're not forced to, but compelled to.
For Archeron, you again see this younger, not much younger, say, I mean, he's maybe half an inch or two shorter than he is now, sat alone in a room, and you catch sight of him. He's just torn with grief as he's holding a piece of paper that has very strange, like very elaborate text on it, like the rakish quills for all your adventuring needs. Call on Jack, call on Archeron, and call on Mason. And as he looks down on it, he's just overwhelmed with pain and guilt as he rips it up, throws it away. Porridge is trying to like pick it up and bring it back to him, but he picks up a bag and walks out of the room.
For Sidon, you see him in a monastery, and surrounded by peers, people in the same guise as him, as he's fighting a young man about the same age as him, and he's losing, and he's clearly getting frustrated. The young man he's fighting against is able to use abilities Sardin isn't, and it trips him, and he ends up fully losing the fight. And in a display of like anger and a bit embarrassment and bewilderment, he breaks apart from him, and it sort of cuts more back towards him at a lake, kind of in tears actually, sort of smashing on the ground and unable to like understand why he can't do these abilities that other people can do. Why can't he have the strength that these other monks have? And he's actually in tears, crying and shouting out into the world before the pool lights up, and then that memory will end because it gets better after that.
I promise, guys.
Oh no, I'm weak. With Slab, it's basically the moment he left home to pursue his acting career, which he somehow didn't get because he performed perfectly.
Of course.
But the whole leaving his family behind, and obviously he hasn't been to visit them for the length of time, it's just saddening for him.
Mm-hmm.
Basically any image of like his mom, his dad, it's like a happy sorry, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For Cass, it would be almost the same. That she is saying goodbye to her mother and father, and as they hug the last time, her mother whispers into her ear, "If I see you wearing a hat again, I will make you eat grandma's curry." And the absolute dread that enters Cass as she hears that, just she has nightmares about that. It all comes back to the curry.
Of course. So I believe Drac and Maeve are the two, haven't you?
Yeah. Do you want to go before should I?
I'm trying to find a picture, so feel free.
Okay. You can just see Drac sitting in a corner of like an alchemy lab kind of study. Just in tears, totally defeated. And then you can see at a table in the room lies a dead tiefling.
Oh.
That is what you see.
Beth, do you need a minute? Because I do have one. If you need
You
a
can
sec.
go, I don't mind.
Okay.
It's just dark.
This one's also not great.
Mm.
So the vision changes from the tiefling on the bed to rushing through a forest. You feel a warm sensation in and around your stomach, getting bigger and spreading like a sickness. Looking down, the once pristine armor is broken, shards of green and gold pressing into Bryn's skin, and the symbol of the verdant shield cracked and bloodstained. You see Bryn's head turn, looking back into the trees as this 15-foot tall plant digests a friend she's known for years. You see tears streaming down her face as she runs, and that vision fades.
Jeez.
Nom 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 nom.
You
Imagine Slabs going nom 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 nom.
you see the same young girl as in the last vision, so it's sort of Maeve, but a lot. How would you describe it? Like a lot more gaunt, tiny, with this long, very long white hair, like pure white hair. Waking up and with this like nervous look on her face as she dresses in like fine clothes and applies concealer to her face to cover her marks. And then she rushes off to the like drawing room where you see a taller, older, similar looking drow and a human man with jet black hair with like little salt and peppery streaks in it. And they're both also dressed in finery. And the woman turns to her and berates her, starts like poking her in her like stomach area and like berating her and just putting her down and saying things about her appearance. And Maeve begins to cry. And as the tears run down her face, it washes away the concealer. And you see this woman strike her across the face and send her away. And so, feeling ashamed, she returns to her quarters, and the next thing that you see is her in the bath, crying as she takes a coarse sponge and tries to wash away the markings to the point where she bleeds.
Anyway, I don't know how to segue from that.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. I didn't have to segue from it. You, with each memory that you share, you see that white light in the center, radiate out. Begins to get brighter and bigger, and you see a face beginning to come into focus, like a blank stare on slightly pale skin, a vague look of curly hair. And then as all that negativity flows out of you, the torment of yourselves and of others fade, and you're filled with this sense of hope. And for the last time, you're not forced, but given the opportunity to share a final moment. Something that drives your character. It could be a moment with a person, someone you might miss, something you gained, something you lost. But what makes your character wake up in the morning, and what instills them with the most sense of hope?
Realizing that she is spoiled. No, just kidding.
I can go first. If you want, mine's quite short. So you would see an older version of me, probably around the age of 17, sitting at a desk with a letter open on the desk, but it looks as though it has been I don't want to say taped because I don't think that tape would exist, but it looks like it has been mended and put back together. But the letter is a acceptance letter into a prestigious art school in how do you pronounce it? Ephyros.
Actually, no. Ephyros. I'm great at my world, guys.
And it just fills her with this sense of I don't want to say wonder, probably, and nervous excitement.
Mm-hmm.
For Archeron, you see this grey fog with months, maybe years of vague and unfocused shapes, and the only thing that come into focus over this extended period, this long memory of listlessness and directionless. There are a few things that give him hope towards the end of it, and they are Sidon, Slab, Maeve, and Drac. That he realizes that he does have some new friends, and whilst there are moments in there of horrible darkness and real stress, those are the things that he looks towards when he's feeling at his lowest. Sorry, Cass, I've not known you long enough.
I believe it.
Sidon, you see him sort of on his knees, looking up at a woman who is basically telling him that it's not always about how strong you are, and how he needed to find balance in himself and find this new way of like being, instead of being the aggressive and horrible young man he was, to being something a little bit better. And he takes that to heart, and even though he has stumbled, he does try and achieve what he was told, like in that original vision at the lake.
With Slab, it's basically a bit like Archon's with the whole, sense of friendship, but it's more like the adventuring side of it, as in that he's got a group where he can explore all that was unknown to him beforehand. He just wants to go out and discover things. That's his main drive at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically it.
Yeah, with Drac, you can see a very, very, very young Drac holding a even younger Archeron in his arms, just like a newborn baby kind of stuff. And you can just see how happy Drac is that another one has come to the family, since cousins. And then it just swapped away, and you can see the previously dead tiefling is now alive, and a kinda younger Drac and this tiefling is sitting at the table. Can any one of you speak Infernal?
No.
Yeah, then you hear them speak Infernal and writing Infernal in letters to each other, and just boys being boys.
Translate, please.
Yeah, and then that fades away.
And then
for-
Cass.
Yeah, for Cass, it would be standing in this really fine outfit of completely white, standing in front of a large bonfire, and hesitating a little bit before slowly stepping inside, and the fire not burning her, as she just kneels down and begins to pray. And for the first time in her entire life, she begins to do her magic, and being acknowledged by her goddess as being true to her faith.
Nice.
Her birds do burn up though, so that was a little bit embarrassing. don't tell anyone about that.
And then finally, you all hear Bryn's voice, brighter and a bit more cheery, holding 4 mugs of ale and walking to a table. Sitting down, you see them hand out a drink to 3 others. An Earth Genasi man, a woman with like shoulder-length brown curly hair, and then a man with tanned skin and like dark curly hair, laughing a hearty laugh. He wears silver armor and his beard is clean-shaven, and he says, "No matter the time or the place, we will be friends. Bryn, Victoria, Aldrich, may we meet for many years to come." And you see the 4 of them clink those mugs of ale as the vision fades. And before I go into what happens next, side of the only thing I will mention is that the man with the silver armor and the tan skin, you recognize him to be the man from the vision you had in Order.
Oh! Oh! Wait,
But,
the was he the one who was being attacked?
Yes.
He was, yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh,
you
no.
all watch as in this mirror, a man comes into focus. A well-dressed man with soft eyes that seem to hold the light of a caring member of society. However, the lines on his face show that his life has not been easy, as some might expect from a person in his station. And then as all of your eyes open, your heads throb with this psychic pain, but also lying there next to you is a hand also on their head is Cassian Irelis, as you first saw him.
Human once more.
He
Wait,
bears
who the hell are you?
He bears a few more scars than the first time, and a few more aged lines under his eyes. But you see, he sits up, and his eyes are filled with tears as he's looking at himself.
Can I say Maeve like scrambles over there and like gets down onto the ground, like to sit kneel down next to him and just like comfort him almost. Like she'd probably like hold his face and just like look at him and be like, "Are you okay?" kind of thing.
He like smiles and is unsure what to say. He like gestures to his chest. He like grabs your hand and presses it to his chest, and you can feel his heart beating properly. And he just says, "All of you, thank you. I don't know what to say. You've all been so generous with your time, with your skills, with everything. I'm so sorry for making you all do this. And he like attempts to like stand up, and like his legs shake a bit and he stumbles back.
He's like a baby deer.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
He like leans.
It must. I don't know why, but I feel like it must feel weird that your heart is beating again.
Yeah.
I think Maeve would stand and
Blood
like
going
offer
through
a
your body
hand.
all of a sudden. It's like, well,
Yeah.
it's gonna feel weird.
He leans on you, Maeve, and just like looks around with like his own eyes properly. Neither of those claws are there. He is himself. And he says, "I apologize. I have one more request. Does anyone have any food? I'm starving."
Hey!
Maybe not that.
Maeve bought donuts at the bakery, and I'm assuming that they're okay, so she'll take one out and give him one.
He
Might be a little bit
Through the
squished.
sewers for an hour,
The
and
jam might be out a bit.
He goes
I'm gonna
to
get this
town.
money.
He goes to town on that donut.
We're gonna get this man a grilled cheese.
to make so much curry, you're going to love it.
I am going to be honest. I might need to hold off on the curry. I haven't eaten anything.
I guess the guts a bit
yes.
new feeling.
I feel like curry's probably.
Completely heartbroken.
I feel like I'm sorry. I feel like curry's not the best thing to start off with. Maybe something a bit more.
You gotta work up the spice tolerance
Exactly.
now.
I don't know if you ever
But it's the
seen.
mild version.
I don't know if you've ever seen what I'm about to describe, but you know when somebody can't, like... You know when... How do I describe it? Okay. When somebody, like, can't keep their hands off some, like, tiny little, like brushing his hair out of his face, wiping the jam off the bottom of his... Like, she's just constantly, like,
Nurturing.
fussing over him, yeah?
He just, like, looks around to all of you and just says, He just, like, sighs. I'm at a loss for words. Truly,
Maybe you can find him when we get out of this hellhole.
that
Get back to
might be the
civilization.
smartest thing you've ever said.
I want to try out sleeping again.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm so fucking tired. It's
So
been
am I.
such a long day.
Are we aware that everybody saw those memories?
I mean, you saw each other's, so you can assume.
We saw Bryn, so maybe.
I mean, you all saw each other's memories.
Mm.
Like, obviously, you have your own memories that you thought of and sort of shared. But you assume, since you saw every other person's memory here,
Yeah,
you
they
assume
probably
that they
saw
saw
yours.
yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would, like, eventually, after she'd, gotten over the fact that Cassian's, like, alive, she'd kind of, like, that would click, and she'd immediately, like, shrink.
I
Smaller
do.
now.
I do walk past Maeve and sort of tap her on the shoulder, and I just go, I don't think we need that talk anymore. Because it's kind of a moot point at this point.
Because
Maeve
you're weak now.
Wow. I think Maeve would, like, put a hand on, like, the side of, I don't want to say, like, biceps, but you know what I mean, like, on like,
Yeah, like on his
His-
shoulder, like
on his-
lower shoulder. like-
yeah, and just give, like, a coy, like, smile, but it's like a sad smile. I don't know how best to describe that.
I'm just assuming before you all leave, you will loot the people.
Yeah,
I feel like we need to
Also-
talk to Archeron first.
Also
Yeah,
that.
I'm just
I
gonna-
don't think that I care what she's got. I think I'm more
Yeah,
concerned
that's what we
about
had
that
earlier.
thing
I'm
that
just
just
gonna-
happened.
I didn't want to bring it up in case people forgot, but go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna forget that anytime soon. Jesus
Fair.
fucking
Can
Christ.
I loot Deirdre
What?
before we talk to Archeron, though?
I want to add though.
You can do what you want. Maeve is not speaking to Archeron, she's just staring at him.
I
Like,
want to
not
add,
in
though,
like an angry way, just in a very... She's
Pete, I'll
scared.
send it to you.
I want to add.
Mhm.
It's Aiden. He
Yeah,
has cash in for a fight. He's got no excuse now.
I don't want
Literally
to fight him now.
just stood up.
Wow.
I'm
I
sorry,
mean, when he's better, but
No, I mean, I don't know if.
Side, give me a few days.
Mm.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug Archeron and then just like whisper to him in.
Well, he's
Orcish.
stood there like holding his clothes on at the minute. His clothes, and he's looking for his glasses. His clothes are all ripped and like falling off him, and he's not got any spectacles at the
I think
moment.
your glasses are in any better state.
I've just
If I'm being completely fair.
I've just pictured. You know how Bruce Banner is after he transforms into Hulk?
Yeah.
Only his purple sweatpants are intact.
Yeah, because they're super stretchy.
Yeah.
I think because Maeve's like 6 foot and she's thick, I think her clothes would probably fit Archeron. She is. She's thick.
I mean, let's be honest. Maeve definitely has spare clothes.
yeah,
somewhere,
because she's got
so-
leathers. Like because she's using
Yeah.
the new, so like literally in her inventory, she's got leathers. So I think she would sort of like walk to about like here and like hold them out to him. Like she does. She's. I don't want to say she's scared of him. She's just very like cautious. 'cause
He
she
can't. He doesn't know you're there. He can't see. He's not got glasses on.
Can't find my glasses.
Glasses.
He's primarily concerned with where his glasses are, and when he kind of like
Do I
sees
find
people.
his glasses?
Yeah, you find them cracked on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them to him and like I think they broke sadly.
Does anyone have mend? You've got prestidigitation. Can you not?
I can mend. I can mend them. It'll take me. Do I have mending? I thought I had mending. I have mending.
I'll have to learn it
I
more.
have a. Why is everyone staring at me?
What happened?
You're
to
naked.
You. Yeah,
I'm not naked. You can't see anything. She ripped my clothes, I think.
Adron, what
You
was
turned
that?
into a beast.
What do you mean it turned into a beast? I didn't turn
Yeah,
into
what did she do to you?
Well, she hit me and she ripped my clothes and broke my
you
glasses and.
you
Archeron?
ripped your clothes, Archeron.
Archeron, you know when you go to a carnival and you've got them weird mirrors
No,
where it distorts you, where it distorts.
I'm
your body image?
aware of distortions. Yes.
Yeah, you kind of look like you came from that.
What?
You got sharp fangs and teeth, and your arms were all disjointed and all over the place, and your back got broken out.
What?
Yeah, I don't really know what she did to you, but you looked real weird.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have Maeve take out her little book and like sketch what she saw,
Yeah, you can do
And
that.
then-
Isaac.
show him.
See a rising sense of panic in his
Nope.
eyes.
Don't worry. Try and stay a little bit calmer. You
Well,
don't wanna...
worry a little bit. Like I want an explanation for whatever that was, because you hurt us,
Of course,
Archeron.
we can try to. I can try to remove that tomorrow when I have.
As she says, like as everyone's like saying, "Oh, you this happened, that happened," and as Maeve says, "She hurt you." His eyes are going to go like really, really wide, and he's going to, via his book, Misty Step away.
No!
That can't be
Listen,
good.
no, I'm sorry. We've coddled him. We've made sure he's okay. We can't have that kind of threat in a fight. We need to know what that is, because
I
it could come down to
don't-
life or death.
Yeah, I just
I
want to
agree.
know what
I agree with the
happened.
liability, but playing devil's advocate here, we did have Cassian in his
Right,
vampire
but
form
how-
with the exact
how-
same problem.
No. But how did he treat Cassian? The way that he treated Cassian for being different, for having a problem that he didn't have control over. How is that fair for us to just be like, well, never mind? That is a danger. That is something that needs to be talked about. We cannot let that happen again.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
just
Just
want to
to-
know what happened.
But
No, of course.
So just to clarify, none of you knew this might happen or was going to
No.
happen.
no.
No.
Okay.
But again, like it's fine now. Cassian's human, but we had
I'm not half.
this was the exact same problem. This was the
Cassian's
exact
alive.
same problem with Cassian. Like if he took damage, he could have turned and hit any of us.
No,
and
no,
attacked
I
any of us.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. What is upsetting me, Sidon, is the way that he was with Cassian about it when Cassian had as little control
He
over it as
doesn't
Archeron clearly
realise.
does. No, but we
Well,
told
clearly
him.
Archie doesn't know what happened.
Yeah.
It's like he.
But from the
He's
conversation
hiding
that
it.
we just had with, and she's going to gesture to Deirdre's body, that it also wasn't Cassian's doing.
Yeah. Exactly.
And we explained. He explained that. So how is
Who-
this any different?
I don't
Because
really
he's our
get what
friend.
you're getting at.
And I know Cassian's our friend, but he's Archeron. He's our buddy.
It's the fact that we need to talk about with him about this. I'm sorry. I know I haven't really met you guys for a long time, but we can't just ignore this. What if
I'm
he
not
kills
saying-
someone next
Happens
time?
again.
I'm not saying we ignore it.
I'm not blaming him. It's just clearly something is going on that he isn't telling us. And
Well, he
that
might
is a
not know.
liability. What do you mean he might not know?
That's
Out
why I
of
wanted him
character-
to try and stay
Sidon,
calm.
that doesn't just
but-
happen. You should know that from whatever you've been consuming and whatever you've been gaining power from. That is not something that just happens.
Well, to
Actions
like,
have consequences, and that is a consequence. That
Yeah,
is
but
not
I-
normal.
We need to talk to him and see what's going on because it seems like he doesn't know what is
Dra-
happening.
how
Like
can
he
we
just
talk to him?
blacked out.
How can we talk to him when we try to and he
the way.
disappears? He
Yeah,
leaves. He doesn't talk to us about things.
Yeah, but we really need to talk to him. Otherwise, I see no other choice than to let him go
How?
on his own. Because if he doesn't talk to us,
I know
we
that.
can't trust him.
I want him to talk to us. I need to know what that is. I want to protect him. I care about him. I know I don't act like I care about any of you, but I care about all of you very much. And
I
that
think
is a
we
big
all
thing.
can agree on that. That I care for all of you as well.
That's a big thing because Nyx is the only person I cared about in a very long time. And I thought when I met you all that it would be, let's just do this job and then we'll all go our separate ways, because that's what usually happens. I didn't think I would get attached, and I am. And I care about him, and I don't like that he runs away from problems like this, because that's probably why it's happened in the first place. So yes, I would like to talk to him, but he needs to be the one to let it happen.
Yeah, I agree on that. He needs to. Yeah, let us talk to him. And vice versa.
I don't
I
know
will
who's
say
the
that
best to do it.
sometimes it's very hard for a man to come forward and talk.
Yeah, but this is
Maeve's
serious.
gonna roll her eyes at that. Maeve's gonna fully roll her eyes at that, like, oh, it's hard for a man, okay. It's not like I told you I can literally see ghosts. Never mind.
You can see ghosts.
Cass doesn't
Don't
know
exist.
that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Cass doesn't know that yet. That's like completely not like non-information to Cass.
Wouldn't be the first time nor the last one.
Listen, I think if we all go after him, he's going to feel like it's an ambush. One of us needs to go, and I believe it should
That's
either be
okay.
me or Drag.
Yeah, and I
I'll-
also think that we should give him a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest like going straight
Like, not
away.
run after him.
No, but we
This
also can't
second.
let him just leave, because if
No,
he
no,
leaves,
I'm not
no.
saying that. I'm just saying that give him a few moments.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's one
Maybe
of them.
like an hour or two.
you get
And maybe
Give
we
him
go,
time to
but
calm
then we go
down.
looking for him.
Yeah, I think first order of business is getting out of this,
Is
wherever we are.
question
we-
for James, not for Artron, because Artron isn't here. Is Porridge gone too?
Yeah,
He
got
was
dispelled.
he was dispelled, not dispelled, but he was put into his pocket dimension,
Okay,
so he
cool.
didn't
I
get
just
hurt,
wasn't
and I didn't
sure.
have time in game to bring him back.
Can I? Is there a way? Can I roll a stealth check for Sen to see if Sen can go and see where he went, like sneakily? Because I don't want him to see Sen.
Yeah.
I
I mean, you'll have to try and
That
find him.
sentence. I don't want him to see scent.
So what I will ask: do people go to loot the bodies of Deirdre and Declan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I looted Deirdre. I can tell you what I got out of it.
Yeah, go for it.
Sen's gonna go looking with a 26 stealth, by the way.
I got a scroll of wither and bloom and a rapier. I don't know if you want the rapier, Maeve, or Slab, or Drac. I don't know who uses what.
I can use rapiers.
I know you
so-
can use rapiers, but I don't know if you would use it. Is what I mean.
I'll just send everything into general.
But I would say with the whole discussion thing as well, get into a safe place beforehand.
There you go. It's all in general.
Is a rapier a simple weapon or a martial one?
It's a martial weapon.
That's a shame.
The rapier is
Can I
actually
use
very
that?
good.
It does
What
look
is
like a very
10
good rapier.
PP?
What?
Platinum.
Oh, platinum.
Yes.
Okay.
PP.
10 PP. 10 PP.
The rapier is actually it's a very good item.
Can I use it?
Yeah, I think
You're proficient with rapiers, aren't you?
I think
I don't
it's
know.
everyone bar Archeron.
I don't think I can use it.
It's more.
It says short swords and simple weapons on my
Yeah, if
proficiency.
you can use martial weapons, you can use a rapier.
Yeah.
I think
rapier is under its own. I've got crossbow, hand, longsword,
Yeah, but if
rapier,
you-
short sword,
Oh,
and
yeah.
simple weapons.
Yeah, but if
I
you-
rarely hit, so it
Yeah, actually,
probably...
Maeve can't use rapiers. I just looked.
Oh.
Because it's a martial. I think because it's everyone thinks active. So the people who can use it's Drac, Slab, and Cass.
I wouldn't suggest
Brim
Drac to have
also.
it.
Only simple weapons for me.
Okay, so it's Drac, Slab, Bryn technically, but it'd be awful for her, and Cassian.
Cassian,
I-
you
I-
got
I will say,
maybe-
like, as good as the rapier is, I don't know if Cassie wants a reminder of that woman.
Yeah, I'm over
True.
it.
And also, obviously, this is just obviously. I don't know what's going to happen future on. It's like, is Cassian just going to go home? And then it's like, right, relax for a bit.
Lord
That's
of,
what I have to
he
find out.
become a lord of
But that's what I mean. As in, like, it's like if you give it to Bryn, is she just after it's all done, is she gonna fuck off?
Bryn would
and it's
actually be
like, oh,
awful with it because it's a.
I know, but
Distant relationships are very hard, but I fully support you.
I'm not trying to say,
think
oh, I'll have it.
genuinely, I think it might be good for Drac
I think
because
Drac's
the
probably
thing.
bad.
add your
here's the
Constitution
thing.
modifier to your damage rolls.
Yeah.
It's
I
actually-
need to check what that is. Bloodshed rapier.
because obviously he draws his own sword, doesn't he?
He has two.
Yeah,
he can
he
he
has
still
two.
wields. So.
Yeah.
Class is Cassian, by the way.
Cassian is a 7th level mastermind rogue.
Ooh.
Oh,
It would be great for him
But he's not really built for
if only
combat.
he didn't have the PTSD that
built
comes
to
with
be
it.
in Mastermind, which is very hobby heavy, if I'm not
Does he
mistaken.
suddenly become blue and lose all his hair?
I'll show you guys after the game his stat block. But yeah, so I
I
assume
just didn't want him to be like generic human one.
no, it's not. So I assume you guys all make your way out.
Strong
which I'll say-
breeze will kill him.
which I'll say is relatively easy.
Do we see Archeron on the... Wait, did Sen see Archeron? That's what I should ask.
I should ask. Like, as you guys are all discussing and talking and stuff. Archeron, what did you do?
I used my book to Misty Step
Yeah.
back to the hotel.
Did Misty step that far?
With the
can
book, yeah.
look
He
up and-
specifically had it out. So if he needed to in a pinch, he could leave.
Wow.
Well, no. But initially, the plan was going to be to go and tell a liar where we were, but actually, I said, please don't do that.
It would have been. I can't have an archfey in combat.
Yeah, that's why I didn't cast sending in combat. Say, hey,
Yeah.
we're here, come get us. He's Misty stepped to the hotel, and spends a minute fixing his glasses. Uses his last 3rd level spell to upcast disguise self because his clothes are fucking ripped to shit. And then not really knowing what to do or what's going on or what happened or what he is or what's going, is going to start the quite arduous process of summoning his phantom horse.
Okay. Which will take what, 10 minutes, an hour?
Let me just double check. I think it's.
I think
10
it's
minutes,
10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes to return to the hotel, let alone leave the sewers.
Yeah, it will take you guys probably.
10, 20 minutes.
So,
Well, we do know the way now.
Oh no!
Yeah.
maybe.
Let me just double check. Is it 10 minutes?
I think it is.
Ritual casting time, 1 minute.
I think it's 1 minute if you have.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it must be
because I
10 minutes,
remember you and Sidon raced.
Yeah. It's just because I've got it prepared as a spell. It doesn't tell me how long it's going to take me to cast it as a ritual,
weird.
but I assume it's going to take 10 minutes.
I'll say
Well,
it's,
Or the
it's,
other
just,
minute. Yeah.
it's just it's like 10 minutes on the action, isn't it?
I think it's
Isn't that
10.
right?
We'll call it 10
there's
anyway.
10 minutes plus 1, so it's like actually 11 minutes. but-
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you begin to do that. We'll say with a 26 stealth and the fact that Archon's in his room, right?
No. So the he wouldn't summon the horse in the room.
Oh,
He's not an
yeah,
idiot.
Where
He would go-
sorry, where is he?
Like he's outside. He's like
So like
looking towards the
outside.
gates.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say pretty easily. Like Senko stealths around, goes to the rooms, not there. Looks out a window, sees Archer like starting to summon his horse. I will say because obviously he's not familiar. But what would you want him to do?
It probably would have been the phrase like, "Make sure he's okay."
Okay.
So I don't know if that means that Senko is gonna like sneak into his bag or something and go
No.
with him.
So what's going to happen is while you're casting the spell, Archeron, you're probably a few minutes in, not too far, because the cat would have found you pretty quickly. The cat comes outside, prances down the stairs, and as you're like, I assume you're like sitting near the ground, like doing the ritual stuff.
A better phrase would be ugly crying.
Okay, he's ugly crying doing the ritual stuff. You see, as you're doing it, you feel like a rub against your leg, and you see the cat like staring up at you.
It's gonna really. Well, I suppose no one else can see it, but he would. I think that would break him casting the spell. What's the cat like? How? I think at that point you would realise he hadn't brought porridge back, and then he would bring porridge back.
The cat's doing that thing where you can tell, like animals and stuff, especially cats and dogs, and tell when you're sad. Like rubbing up against you, purring, like trying to make you feel better.
Yeah, he realised that he'd acting under instinct rather than under plan, and bring porridge back, and then. He's completely he has no. The only thing he's got now are like item spells. Okay. He's absolutely tapped. Every single spell of mine is used, apart from the ones I can cast through the rings and stuff. I only got one of them because I used Augury earlier. So he's gonna take a moment and just like collapse back onto the floor, like abandoning the effort, and spend a bit of time just having a bit of a weep.
So we'll say, how long would you spend doing that?
I fucking hell. Let's roll some D12.
Well, no, I'm just wondering, is there enough time where the group will come out? Because I'm saying they're probably not going to take longer than 15 minutes.
I think he would. It'd probably take a couple of minutes, and then he would like, rather than have his little mentee be in broad daylight, probably would head back to his room.
Okay. So we'll say you like stand up, the cat follows you, Porridge is like vibing.
I think I'd carry them both, like have like the cat if he lets me. I would have like the cat, stroking the cat, blow my nose on it. That's what a pet really.
It's a shadow cat. He doesn't mind.
Shadow cat, it's fine.
You walk
I've
up.
got a perfect picture of what he looks like. I know you have a picture, but look at this. If it wants to load. That's exactly how I imagine Sen.
Aww.
I know.
Yeah, so
that is now the chapter image, the session.
Yeah, so you do that and begin to like walk up back to your room.
I think Sen would follow him.
Yeah, Sen follows. And as you're doing that, you hear Archon, the sounds of the group like beginning to climb up the stairs to come out of the. I assume you guys came out of the Sunbeam Sanctuary.
Yeah.
No, I came out I went all the way around and came out of Declan's zone.
Cool.
See you in 20 minutes. When you definitely get lost in that maze.
You all walk up. And
I need to do 3 things, but if anybody has anything they need to do first, including you, let me know.
No, I'm fine.
Cool. The first thing she's going to do is she's going to open the door of the guy that she told to stay in his room and not move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Just like a little...
Pussy for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe she told him, listen for the secret knock, I don't know. And just, relay the information, let him know that she's gone and that there should be no more trouble. And then the second thing she's going to do is hit number 1 on the speed dial.
Yeah.
No, and just try and like get that connection with Sable.
You feel it.
I just wanted to let you know that the issue, I believe, is dealt with.
There's a pause, and then you hear Sable say, "Oh, well, that's quite marvelous. I've got to say I'm impressed. Didn't seem like a small affair. Is everything all right?"
Not really, no. A few things have come to light. I'm not sure how or where to begin dealing with them. There is some good news. Cassian is no longer a vampire. And Deirdre is dead. And the thing that she became afterwards is also dead. There was also a strange gem, because I saw Deirdre after she was dead, and she was mumbling something about destroying it and ending it. So I do believe that the incursions will hopefully have come to an end.
We will have to see. It's not. I assume it's not been too long. I'll let you know when we have confirmation either way.
Thank you. If possible, I know how busy he is, but if there was a way that I could talk with Gethin directly at some point, I just have a few things I need to ask.
Is there anything I can relate to him?
Just tell him it's about Archeron.
Got it.
Thank you, Sable.
Don't you worry. And then you hear that connection fade.
And the third thing she's going to do is, I don't really know who would be looking or who would care at this point, but she is going to like turn to Cassian and just kiss him once they're in daylight.
Mm-hmm.
And not in a dingy cave.
Cassian's sorry?
I think that was Dax.
No,
that was a
that was
Dax and
Peru.
that was a Dax and a Peru, and I didn't know what either of them said.
Dax was like, "You're giving somebody attention other than me?"
Peru, what did you say?
I think he just made a gasp.
Exclamation of surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cassian reciprocates and does look a bit embarrassed, but like in a nice way.
Yeah.
And now he can blush as well.
Well, I guess he got the first taste of. Never mind.
Wow.
Continue.
Yep.
She's just
I
like, you know, when
stopped myself, you
somebody's
can't
like holding
complain.
something in, and then she's like, "Oh, fuck it," and then she just turns
Yeah.
around and kisses him.
Cassian does say, how do I say this without sounding rude? I really need to eat something properly.
I'm gonna turn to Sunbeam and be like, "Do you do food here?
Yeah,
Can I order just something of everything?"
no need to order. You helped. I can speak properly. We'll get you whatever you need. And rooms, there should be, I think 2 or 3 nice ones upstairs. If you want them, have them for while you're here.
Thank you.
Oh.
Also, have you seen Archeron?
Yeah, I think he went upstairs. He went upstairs, then downstairs, then upstairs.
Just imagine Sunbeam was like peeking through the keyhole.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he went upstairs.
Okay, thank you. Just feed him. She's gonna like shove Cassian in front of her.
So
Yeah,
Cassian,
when
how
I
do you
hear
feel about
that-
spices?
I don't remember what food I like.
Order everything on the menu, it's free of charge.
Steak.
That's yep.
Grilled
I feel
cheese.
We'll be there.
after being a vampire for as long as he was, I
No,
feel
I-
like he's
yeah,
going to
I
go
thought-
vegan.
No,
need, like,
listen. Yeah, but they had that when they had that dance. Maeve had a conversation with him and asked what his favorite food was, and he said it was steak. So that's why I said steak.
I'm going to have tomato soup.
Grilled cheese.
Maybe
Well,
you need something a little bit more
soup.
carb heavy. Could we also
And
get the
grilled
grilled cheese
Yes.
with that? Yes.
Thank
Make
you.
that 2.
Yeah, to be fair, start with like red meat. Maybe isn't a great idea.
Yeah, I agree. That's fair.
Also, tomato soup is the next best thing. Like, it's very red and liquid.
Oh, that's true.
I thought that's what you were aiming for because I
No,
said
it
it was in the
wasn't.
water like soup.
It wasn't.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just like, I was just
I
trying to picture
thought that
something.
too.
I was trying to picture something that I think when I'm ill.
Mushroom soup.
I think with plain rice, just like to like.
Red sauce. Let's prepare spaghetti with marinara sauce and make.
No. I'm just going to have to go. I'll find something. Cassian begins to
Devour everything on
Yeah.
the menu. He's suddenly gonna get like huge. He's gonna come upstairs and he's gonna like not fit through the door. Oh
After
no!
20
Now
after 20 years of not eating, I have to make up for all of it.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's gonna walk in and be like, "Well, I have a what's it fucking called? Oh my god! When you eat food and you like, oh my god! Why can't I think of the word?
Well, he's a feeder, but he's the
No,
one that's
no,
being fed.
no!
You gotta be careful on how much you eat.
metabolism.
Yeah, metabolism. No.
Oh yeah, that's,
Yeah.
No, he was not going to go crazy. He just wants something that tastes nice. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll ask
If you won't let me prepare my curry, how dare you?
No!
that would kill him.
No, it won't.
Well, he
I'm-
already was on dead. Maybe he becomes a vampire.
Jesus, it's not
Yeah,
taking
no.
that chance. So yeah,
maybe,
what
maybe
are...
just like a vegetable soup and a grilled cheese. There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Guys, we're talking about food again.
Always
Yeah.
do.
So
Every
what
session.
are people doing while Cassian's going for?
Yeah, we never talk
I'm
about
fucking
food
taking
here.
a rest.
I want to
What?
go to my room.
Yeah, Maeve's also gonna go upstairs. She's gonna hover outside Archeron's door for a second, and then decide no, he probably needs more time, and then go to her room and clean herself up.
I'm gonna go to my room, and I'm actually going to
Take a bath.
some of my similar to what I did in that in the village. I'm gonna summon my astral visage and sort of like bring it in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to close my eyes and try to meditate properly, which is a bit of a weird thing for him. And I'm going to like try and see if I can reach Neve and just sort of like try to apologize. And so he sort of says to himself, I saw the memory those years ago when you came to me at the lake, and I realized that I've gone wrong. I may have
That I've been a
forgotten.
bad boy.
I forgot
Womp womp.
over the years. I may have forgotten the path, and I want to try and get back to it. Please help.
Can you make me a wisdom check with advantage?
Hey guys.
20.
20.
Oh.
I really wanted you to roll well. So you take this moment and say that like silent apology, or like mutter it to yourself. And as your eyes close, you see in this void of darkness a single mote of that golden light that Neve was like shown to be linked to. And it glows brighter in front of you, and you hear a voice that you haven't heard in quite a while say, "It's okay. People trip, people stumble along the path, but eventually those who are good find their way back. It's not always a straight line to your destination, but eventually you'll make it to the end, and you'll be better because of it.
Thank you. I really did make a very bad mistake.
But you managed to fix it.
At the minute, but there's still more to do to rectify what I did.
There's always more. That's the issue with being good. It's not an easy path, but it's one that many people take. And many people fail. But it's about knowing that you tried. And knowing that, in the end, good will prevail. No matter what.
Okay. I will try harder and be better.
You feel that sense of appreciation as you, for very briefly, see the vision of a desert city with large sandstone walls, the smell of spices, and the hustle and bustle of people. You know, or at least can assume, that it is Pyre, the place where you are tasked to be next.
Yeah.
Before we end, is there anything people want to do?
Yeah, I want to rip out a paper from my notebook and just write, remember we are here to talk when you need us to. And just, like, slide it under the door where I know Archer is.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna head to bed.
This is nobody's gonna see this, but Maeve is gonna well, Cassian might see it depending on whose room he's staying in. I don't know if he's still eating.
He wouldn't have been for that long. He just needed sustenance.
I think she would have had a bath, probably a quick one, because she
to get there.
No, because she obviously in that mirror thing, she recalled that vision of her in the bath. She gets in, and it's usually her safe space, and she loves having baths, but being in it now, it just brings back a lot. So she would be in there, quickly clean herself up, get out, and then just sit down on the edge of her bed and take out her notebook and flick to the back and then take out this torn stuck together letter and open it and just look at it for a couple of minutes, and it's that acceptance letter. And she again, I don't know if Cassian would be there.
It's up to you. Do you want him to be there?
I mean, she would offer that he could stay in her room because but I think there would be a single there would be a single tear that would probably traumatically fall onto the piece of paper before she folded it up and put it away.
Else in their drama.
It's like being on a soap opera.
The only thing we need now is an evil stepmother.
Oh, almost.
Well,
is there any last things people want to do?
I think after Sidon has said his piece to Neve, or he will open his eyes and look at the visage that he's summoned, and he will say to it, I think I'm done being separate. I know it's stupid, because he's basically talking to himself. He basically goes, I think having an imaginary friend is bad. for me, and I think I'm in a better place than years ago where I was that person. If we can come together properly, we could maybe find a better way to use our power. And that's what he'll say. I don't know if he will get a response or if anything happens, but he'll wave his hand away and the visage will dissipate.
Okay. Well, if everyone is done, and I assume, let me know if I'm wrong, that everyone is
I only
long
have one
resting.
question.
Okay, yeah.
Did Cassian also see all those memories?
You didn't ask.
Can I?
Yeah. Moments, not. I somewhat recall them. I think it's what brought me back. I think the connection, the emotions is what made me myself again. I remember parts of them, not all of them.
I think she'd ask that because she'd want to know for definite if everybody else had seen them. Because we know that Maeve sees things that not everybody sees,
Mhm.
so I don't know if that... She didn't know if that was a her thing or if everybody saw it. But I think she'd want to know specifically if he'd seen that middle one.
I recall you. I think you were younger. You had white hair. He thinks. I don't want to repeat what I think I remember.
That's okay. I wanted to know if everybody saw it. It's not something I tell people. I kind of left that part of me behind when I left, and I didn't want it. I don't want her back.
Well, I think what we learned today is that even if it's good or bad, we need to know every part of ourselves to be stronger because of it, to be whole, even if it isn't best.
Well, only time will tell.
That's true.
And now I'm done.
And with that, let's see who's back. Any final things? No.
Nope.
No.
I'm
I
just going to pray. Just praying, nothing more, and I'm done.
God, that's what we'll pick up next time.